Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's another day. Another day. What's going on? All right, let's get this started. My fish tanks and aquatics. Mike, get out of that. Jay Oliver, good morning. You're up early. Mike. Griffin, hey, man. Bigfoot fish tanks. Ricky. Ricky. Petroman. Miss Lori. Monster Fish Gal. Peplin. Bateson and Genetics. Howdy. How are you doing? Patrick Hardy, good morning, sir. Did you get your fish? And how are they? Greg's Planted Tanks. Good morning, Greg's Planted Tanks. And Mike's Aquatics is saying hi to everyone in one thing there. Always tuned out during the 20-minute intro. Yeah. See what you missed, Andre? Barrel raced for all my life, actually. I haven't quit barrel racing. I'm just taking a hiatus. Bruiser, CB, good morning. All right, I'm at the bottom. I'm going to paste. I'm going to put the link in chat. I'm going to paste the link in chat. I'll put the link in chat. And then, of course, as always, I got to jump over to YouTube, find the stream, and give myself a like. And then go pin the thing. Got it, don't I? Got it now. Good morning.
What do you got? Whoa, damn, I heard that. What was that noise?
I don't know. Benoski Tanks and Geek Boy and Mississippi Hippie, John Larson. Good morning, you guys.
So did you catch Alex's stream this morning?
No, I didn't. It gave me the notification, but I was still too darn tired, so I fell right back asleep. But I had it saved, and I told him that after my stream this morning, I was definitely going to watch it. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, I bet. They came in yesterday at 2. You love them, and thanks for good. A small world, too. That's right. Good. I'm glad you got them all. You'll have to do a video of them. Joe and Lena walk in the back door, and the dog barks once. Somebody knocks, and there's not even, or if I do a little knock on the table, and they think somebody's knocking at the door, they all go batshit crazy. Yeah, I mean, like insane. And my female corgi, not Lena, but the mama, Rainy.
Yeah.
She'll bark, but she won't even go to the door. I mean, she just barks because she's like alarming, like, hey, somebody's there, but I'm going to stay here with you, and I'm not going to
send the young pups out there.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. Mike, what's going on, Mike?
Good morning, Vietnam.
How are you? Good morning.
You sound like you just rolled out of bed.
I did. Hi, Dennis. How are you? I've been getting up at dark 30 for the last week, and I was damned if I was getting up today when I didn't have to work.
I hear you. Yeah, it's 10 your time, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's only 7.
Huh?
I said it's only 7.
It's 7 on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
10 on the East Coast.
And you're at
and I'm in well, not in the middle, but in the middle.
Yeah, you're central. Yeah,
they call it in the middle, central.
I was actually up about a half an hour ago, but I haven't had coffee yet, so I'm still just kind of in a stupor.
Oh yeah, go make some coffee. I'm drinking mine. Jess is drinking hers.
Yeah.
That's what we do in this stream.
I haven't been up long enough to make it. That's the one.
I hear you.
Oh, that's the first thing I do when I wake up. I go make it.
I did grind beans.
Just might mute the thing and leave your avatar up, and we're gonna make you some coffee, and we'll be here.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere for at least another 3-4 hours.
You gotta start getting ready for work, Griff. We'll pop up here if you got a minute. You guys, today is Skipper's birthday. No, sorry, tomorrow will be Skipper's birthday, but we're gonna celebrate his birthday today.
Oh, everybody give him $1.
Yep, everybody gonna give him $1. So I'm gonna put his stuff.
I don't have no $1, so I'll give him my IOU. Oh yeah, he'll have a whole $1.12. That's all I got. Yeah.
Let's see.
But I don't get paid until.
And he said to let y'all know that it will go to his building his fish room.
Yeah.
Towards his building his fish room. Hey.
Go in my room.
Hey.
Eat my food.
Hold on.
Yeah. Eat my food. Yeah, Bruiser PC. He's done his second cup already.
All right, damn it. I'm going to make it.
Go make it. What's it take? 3 minutes?
Yeah, but, that it requires getting up, and I don't want to get up.
Morning, Jay. Hello. Well, then go back to bed, then.
I did what? Yeah, I would still be in bed if it wasn't for my dog freaking barking his head off to get me up. That's a fact.
You get a nice alarm, huh?
What's up, John Oliver? How are you, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
That's what Lena does to me.
I had those late nights last night.
Lena sleeps between my legs, like on top of the bunk comforter, but like at my knees. And because I have to hold on to her, I have to keep keep her leashed. Because if I don't, she gets out and then she goes and just pees anywhere and poops anywhere she wants. Because I'm not awake to go let her out. But if I keep her with me, then she'll hold it. And so, yep. And so, I mean, Rainey sleeps with me too. She sleeps right here on the left side of the recliner. So I got Rainey on the left side of the recliner on the arm, and Lena by between my knees.
Oh, is that your bed, the recliner?
Yeah, pretty much. But that's my choice. I have a very expensive bed that feet go up, head goes up. I mean, I can move it however I want to.
I have one of those, and they're a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I really like it. Don't get me wrong. I really do like it. My problem is I'm up and down, and a lot of times Joe doesn't get much sleep, and I have to have the TV on. And I can't watch TV in the room when he's got to go to work the next morning.
Sure, you can't.
So I've just gotten in a habit of sleeping in the living room. And if I go to bed, then I sleep for like hours at like 6-7 hours.
That's what you need.
No, I can't. If I sleep that long and stay still that long, I wake up hurting so damn bad.
Well,
so
doing that landscaping, that's what's killing your ass.
Well, it is just that way. So if I sleep in the recliner, then I can get up and down a lot easier. It seems like.
No, yeah. If I ever did that, I wouldn't be able to walk or move.
No bad, Jess.
Hey, good morning, Griff. Are you got to go to work or what?
Sure.
I tried to get home until about, off work until almost 1:15 this morning.
That's what I thought. You work really, really like late, early morning hours. So you're going in early.
10 hours yesterday, then 12 hours today.
Wow.
Yeah, that's too many hours for me.
Do they ask you if you want
No.
that, or they just tell you?
They didn't make us.
Dang. That's going to be hard when Michael goes to school.
Yeah.
Do you have help from your mom or anything? Griff, do you hear me?
Somewhat. I lost Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi went out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's hard to do when you don't know what your
He's out there at mom and dad's right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got good help then. Well, that's good. I go by the rule of it takes a what do they call it, a herd to raise a kid. It takes a what do they call it? An army to raise a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, back in the day they had 11, 12, 13 kids.
Yeah, it was all up to her.
Yeah. So all the kids helped raise all the other kids.
Oh yeah.
Along with their chores and everything else.
Yeah.
He's got to go. Lost his internet again.
Yeah, it wasn't uncommon back then. Yeah.
I last night. Well, hang on.
All right, coffee's cooking.
Awesome.
All right. Now don't forget to get it now.
How long does it take?
Yeah, probably.
Nothing wrong with me this morning. Yeah.
5 to 6 minutes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Before you know it, they'd be talking to us and they'd be smelling the coffee and they'd say, "Excuse me, I gotta eat some coffee."
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right, Jay. Drink that coffee. Yeah.
Rained all morning. Like it started about 1 o'clock. Well, no, about 1. Maybe more like, about 1, midnight 1. It started and it hasn't stopped. It stopped now. I think it has stopped. But later on today, around 2, it's supposed to start raining again.
So no landscaping today, then.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to play it by ear.
Yeah, you still get all that straw out there too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Very much so. So, and it's getting. I'm scared that when I go to put it out, it's going to be moldy. In between where I have it stacked.
Yeah.
And I need to dry, and I'll have to rinse it off, which that ain't going to be any fun.
No, depending how mold it is, you just put that on the bottom.
True, but
13 camp by yourself? Yeah, that's a lot of kids.
So I had an interesting morning.
Did you?
I got woke up about 6 o'clock. My son was crying and said he had something in his ear. So I couldn't see nothing. I looked as hard as I could. Wound up having to take him to like the walk-in clinic, and he wound up having like a half inch or longer beetle up in his ear.
Oh, wait, say that. What is it?
It's like a beetle.
A beetle.
Yeah.
Good God.
It was like wedged between his eardrum. They had to like get tweezers and pull it out.
Oh.
Yeah. No thanks. Yeah.
That's why I'm up so early.
That's why you wear earplugs.
Yeah.
My son had a spider crawl in his ear when he was a kid, but it crawled itself back out again, so we didn't have to go to the hospital. But it hung out in there for like an hour, freaking us out.
Wow. That. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine what that felt like.
Right?
Yeah, he was not happy.
No.
That you're being a little kid, yeah.
Oh, that makes me cringe.
Yeah. He said it was hurting real bad, and the doctor gave him some antibiotic drops because he said it did look real irritated.
I would imagine if there was a beetle freaking with this, they have those spikes on their legs, and it sitting there doing that to his eardrum. Oh my God!
He said it felt like he could feel it like fluttering its wings or something.
Oh wow!
Like I don't know.
Jeez, good grief!
Hey.
Come on, JDR.
Poor guy.
Time to invest in some earplugs.
Man, golly. Look, imagine, you think it happened in his sleep or?
Yeah, he woke up to it.
Oh my gosh. Bless that little heart.
Yeah.
Hey, Sharpie. Good morning. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, that's what that's the afternoon to work. Where's Sharpie at?
There's Sharpie right there. I miss Sharpie.
I know, but I'm saying, where's afternoon at?
I used to get to see a bunch of Sharpie streams. I haven't seen one lately. And it's just my fault. I'm usually
too busy.
Yeah. But tomorrow I'm going to the lake again.
Oh.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's what I've decided to do. And I may do it Monday too, but I do got to get some. I do want to get some more checks before I go to Florida.
Right.
I really
what the hell sounds like two pigs killing each other in the background?
I don't know.
I don't know what Griffin's doing.
You don't hear that?
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Patrick had a ladybug go into his ear one day when he was little.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's a pretty common thing. Get stuff stuck in her. My ex-wife got a green bean stuck in her nose and had to have it removed from her.
Now, what the heck possessed you to put a green bean up your nose?
She was a little girl. I mean, she was.
Oh,
okay. Well, still, why do you think it up your nose?
Right, I was
don't
thinking
know.
your wife put a green bean up her nose.
Yeah.
The doctor said it happens
wife.
quite often. This time of
Very
year.
interesting drunken night.
Oh, try that again, Jay. Nobody heard you.
The doctor said it's actually pretty common this time of year. Like they get people come in more often in the springtime with bugs in their ear.
Yeah.
Damn. Ah, gosh.
Well, usually
Man.
I've never had it happen. Petro Mom was asking what state I'm in, and I'm in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas, yeah. Over there by Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
You ain't far from me.
Yeah.
I bet he's closer to me than you.
Oh hell yeah! I'm on the other coast. Yeah.
No, I mean Jay.
Oh
is
yeah.
closer to me than Griff.
Probably.
Where's Griff at?
Yeah, he's about 3.5 hours away from me.
Where you at, Griffin?
Kentucky.
Okay.
So I've got this snowflake eel. They call them a freshwater eel. They're not actually a freshwater eel. They're a brackish to saltwater eel. Anyway, this poor bugger, the last couple of days, he's just been gasping and gasping and gasping, and nobody, couldn't figure out what was wrong with him because other than the gasping, there's really no signs of illness, except that he's like being really lackadaisical and being weird and not going in his spot and just being wonky. And so we got him out of the tank and into a hospital bucket last night, and he seemed to be doing better. And then for some reason, the heater we put in the hospital bucket went crazy and ran the water temperature up to 100 freaking degrees.
Oh damn!
We were pretty sure that he'd gotten cooked, but we got rushed and got the water temperature down to about 90, and he's doing okay this morning, and the swelling around his gills is gone, and he might actually make it. I'm like really excited that he's holding in there, but I guess it still remains to be seen. I hate hospital fish, hospitalizing fish, but I think he might be okay. We shall see.
Yeah, whatever was in him, you cooked it out of him.
That I was thinking the same thing. I think maybe by the fact that the temperature went up so damn high, whatever it was, might have died, and the fact that he made it through it is impressive. I was really worried about him, but he's sitting up today and he's acting pretty normal, other than his slime coat is gone. So I guess we'll have to figure out
Yeah, you probably
That's-
cook that off there. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's in there with got General Cure in there, and if he gets any, I'll put erythromycin in there. But yeah, he looks like he might be okay. Looks like he might pull through. I love those guys. They're one of my favorite freaking fish.
Can't say I ever
How
had
do you
one.
like that? How do you like that, Jess? Actual fish talk on your channel.
Awesome.
I had a heater stick on one of my guppy tanks, and I didn't even realize it till I noticed the fish were swimming at the top of the water. And I was like, oh no,
Right.
it must be water chemistry. So I just did a water change. I
Right.
softened the water out, and I didn't even know it was the water until I was getting ready to put the water back in. And I was like, just hand checking temperature, and realized it was like way over 100 degrees when I finally checked
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's what this was. He was.
That's why I have thermometers in all my tanks.
There is. Yeah, I've even got a thermometer in the bucket, but like, it happened so fast because it was. We were checking the temperature, and it was a solid 83, and everything was fine. And then within like 30 minutes, all of a sudden, it was 100 degrees. You know.
I hear it all good.
How did it get that hot? 'Cause the
You
heater-
know. Well, the problem with the heater is the heater doesn't have marks on it,
Okay.
like the dial. There's no marks for the dial. It's just you just turn it or you don't turn it.
Yeah, it's
And
going off.
yeah, and my wife turned it up because she wanted to get the water temp up to 85, and just turned it too far, and all of a sudden we're just sitting here watching TV, and all of a sudden it was freaking 100 degrees in there, and we're like, oh shit. So
How did he do?
well, I mean, he seems to be okay. I mean, when we pulled him out of the water, I was pretty sure he was gone. I mean, he was just limp, and then she was like, "Look, his gills are moving." I'm like, "Oh, no kidding, he is." So we got the temperature down, and he went back in, and it was really rough for a while. But this morning, he's breathing, and he's not gasping like he was, and I mean, other than the fact that he's still really beat up from having been sick and from whatever, and the water temperature thing, he seems to be actually better than he was yesterday. So hopefully he'll make it. Hopefully he'll make it. If he makes it, I actually have to name him. Like we don't name all the fish around here unless we know they're staying, and looks like this guy's staying for sure.
Right.
I get too many. I got too many of them names.
Okay, I've got Skipper's PayPal account at the bottom of the screen now.
Yep.
So everybody can go pin $1 for his birthday.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Happy birthday.
But speaking of which, I found out yesterday that you and Manifesto and Jenny Lynn did this on Jenny Lynn's birth, or on Manifesto and Jenny Lynn's birthday for us.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I had no idea. I had not gotten a single. I got no notifications at all. Nothing. I knew nothing about this. And I was talking to Steph, and Steph was like, "Did you know that Manifesto and Jenny Lynn did a birthday thing that sent people to your PayPal?" I had no idea. So anyway, thank you to
that's
everybody.
Right. That's right, because they donated the money to you, and that's right.
Yeah, which was freaking awesome. But like, I had no idea. So here I am, 4 or 5 days delayed, saying thank you, and I feel like an absolute ass for not being on it when I should have been. But I really had no idea. So
I'm gonna
are
getting your car hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. I hope you did well.
It's freaking awesome. I mean, around here, every freaking penny help, and we've gotten a lot of really good help this last week. I've got food in, so I don't have to go buy a bunch more food that every month we're spending a fortune on. I don't have to this month, which is incredible. And so I've got a couple of upgrades that I'm going to be able to do that I really have been able to figure out. So yeah, it worked out really well, and I thank everybody who participated. And I'll be putting up a video later on today. I just have not time to make it yet. So
awesome. Sharpie, that's great.
Yeah.
he said that his LFS has run out of cribs, so he'll be selling them around 50 of them on Sunday and about 50 bristle noses. That's awesome. I wish mine would run out. The problem here we go. The problem with
Man,
okay, all right, I can't. Come on, out.
Jim.
Yeah.
Come back in.
That's why I have mine in a tank. They don't make any noise.
Okay, so my LFS was going to continue buying all of mine, and the tank they had, the 40 they already bought, they put in a tank, kind of like a community tank they have up there. Well, the angels, they got some angels in, and the angels ended up getting it. Well, the cribs never got it. They stayed good and, everything. So,
Griffin, mute that thing.
Blaine Henson, hello. You were able to come up, man.
Thank you.
Got it figured out.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Push that button, then that button, and show your mug.
It's hard to make that. Hey,
Oh,
Griffin,
yeah. Chill him or unmute him. Chill him.
feedback.
Oh, thank you.
There. Okay.
I don't know how that happened.
That ain't it. Okay.
Oh, dude.
It's gone. Is it gone now? Yeah, it's gone now. Okay.
I know. I can hear nobody. No, it's still there.
I'll jump down, Jess.
Well, okay. Well, we'll see. We can see if we can fix it. If you want to jump down and maybe try and come back up, or however you want to do it, Dick.
I'll jump down for a little bit. I'll come back up. I got canceled.
Okay.
I'll have to go in early.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thanks for popping up, man.
I'll come back up a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
See.
Oh,
All right.
Here.
Okay. So they have the crebenzas that I sold them, which are looking amazing, and they were going to buy some more that they could sell because they can't sell anything out of that tank right now. So I was going to bring them another 40, and thank God I called them the day before. I went up there, and they said, Jess, we had somebody come in and bring us like 50 babies. Gave them to them.
Oh, gave them to
I'm not giving you mine. I mean, I already give them to you extremely cheap, but I'm not giving them yet anyway. So somebody else messed my deal up because they gave them. But feedback and coffee, you're up now. Sorry.
Yeah.
So the other day when I was moving fish into the new setup at the new house, I had a bucket with electric blue acara, a 5-gallon bucket with them in there, and I had left them in there overnight, and came back, woke up the next morning, and randomly noticed one was laying on the floor, jumped out of the bucket.
Yeah.
I picked it up, and it was covered with dog hair, completely dried out. And I noticed it barely flicked its mouth, just a little bit of a flick in its
Morning,
mouth.
Ricky.
So I instantly grabbed it and I started.
You want to call it morning?
Morning, Ricky. And I was moving it back and forth in the water, trying to get water to go through its gills. I did that literally for 30 minutes and brought it back to life.
Oh my gosh! You did CPR on the fish.
Well, I just got oxygen to it. It didn't move. It took it half a day before it started acting normal.
Yeah.
But it's acting completely fine now. That's the first and only time I've done something like that.
I wonder what its scales felt like after being dried out like that. I wonder if felt like us getting a sunburn or something.
Yeah, it got a sore on its back and part of its fin. I had to treat because it started getting fungus on it.
Yeah.
So I had to treat for that. But other than that, he's happy as can be now.
Oh my gosh, Sharpie says that he hears his electric blue acara hitting the lid of the tank pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Dang. Wow.
Next time you put fish in a 5 gallon, put some on top.
And then he said, homebred fish are just that much more stronger and healthier. Yes, they are. And I don't have any. So I've got an issue with my mutt guppies still. I sold Mary Page some mutt guppies, but they were not mutt guppies. I took them straight out of my Pure Line tanks. I didn't take them out of the mutt guppy tank because my mutt guppy tank has got not the worms, but the bad shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that word. Yeah, we know which one it is.
Columnaris?
Yeah.
It's not the worms, though.
No, it's the spots.
The bacteria?
Yeah, it's the bacteria.
Yeah, columnaris.
Columnaris, that's it. And I can't. I don't know what to do.
Do you have it in your tanks?
It's just in one tote. It's just in a tote.
Be real careful. That stuff spreads super easily.
I know. I have one. I've got one net, and it stays right there by it. It don't go nowhere else. I don't pull no plants out of that sucker. I mean, I'm almost to the point of, and I know this may sound harsh, but
flush and go.
Euthanizing the entire tank and being done with it because they're all going to get it. I mean, you're going to get it, every single one of them. And I'm tired of dealing with it. I've tried every freaking thing, and it just doesn't work. That kills them all.
I've lost a lot of money to that dang disease.
Yep. I wish they would find something that would cure it.
Yeah, I started my morning off chasing dogs and cats this morning.
Oh, that's fun.
Somebody broke the front door early this morning trying to break in.
Somebody was trying to break in your house?
Yeah, while I was in the bed.
Oh, while you're that's fun.
Do you have a gun?
No, but
100 dogs. Who the fuck breaks into Ricky's house?
And the dogs didn't do nothing, but they were back there in the bedroom with me when they did it. I'll show you what they did. Let me walk out on the porch.
They didn't bark or nothing?
No.
Sounds like you need new dogs.
Yeah,
right.
Or something marked to the door.
Robert changed his name. It's not it's not Tennessee Aqua anymore. It's Robert, or is that a different Robert? Anybody know?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Well, hi Robert. If you're Tennessee Aqua, let me know.
If you can see right here where the screws in that is, what they did.
It looks like they took a crowbar and tried to open it that way.
Yeah, all the way from here, all the way up to here, it's all messed up. Even the
jam,
Yeah, that's Robert. You can see his Tennessee Aqua logo.
That's what I thought, but
even the edge of the door is messed up.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Well,
that's crazy.
I don't understand how. You even have a beware of the dog sign on the front door.
I know, right?
Okay, so so you know what, Ricky? Whoever that was is somebody you know, buddy.
Yeah, it has to be.
I think I know who it is. I think it was one of my old roommates that I had arrested for stealing stuff out of my building.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come back
Got the right guy.
That's in the damn house.
Yeah, luckily they didn't get in. They just kind of
door,
destroyed the door, and when I got up this morning, the dogs was ready to go out, and they hit the door this perfect and popped it open and took off out in the yard.
Damn.
And Cat's right behind them.
Sharpie said he had Calamnaris and he had it in his 50 gallon and it damn near wiped out the whole tank. But he used Melafix and Pimafix.
I can't imagine Melafix and Pimafix stopping Calamnaris.
I moved my coffee pot into the lymph room here.
I mean, I've got Melafix, but I don't think I
Neither
have.
one of them.
But I mean, I'm
No,
honestly,
no.
they're just
Yeah.
muck guppies, and I hate to say it that way, but they're, you know, the price of it, trying to continue combating this one tank.
Excuse me.
And, you know, it's just,
Yeah.
it sucks.
Columnaris is a gram-negative bacteria, but it's definitely a hard one to treat.
Y'all.
I got too lazy to keep going to the kitchen, so I moved my coffee pot into the living room by my gaming TV.
Okay, question. I know people got different views when you treating sick fish. Do you all think it is okay to feed them or don't feed them? I feed mine.
Feed.
If
Yeah,
they'll eat, it's okay to feed them. I mean, you're trying
Right.
to keep them healthy.
Right. That's what I think. I think that you should stay on the same schedule that you have and
Yeah.
medicate them. If they don't eat it, then don't feed them because
Just the Folgers.
that's up the tank. But try to feed them. The way they stay strong to fight
So you're
the,
just boiling water.
yeah.
So unless
fight
you're
the
treating to
infection.
like impaction.
Right, yes. Unless you got impaction, like a beta.
Oh, Ricky.
But,
pour it in.
Also, if they're eating, then your best bet is to get, if it's like columnaris, your best bet is really, really powerful meds that you put on the food and get it right into them instead of treating the water column.
Which I have that
So,
too, and I've done that too. And
You can't want some.
Rico, hey, good morning. Yesterday was 85 degrees for the high. Today it's 45. Glad I put a heater in the
What's up, Rico?
guppy tub on the back porch. Yeah, we had a cold front come through this morning, dropped the temp about 10 degrees. Sharpie said in the UK they can't get any stronger meds. Anything else has to be by a prescription.
Damn, Ricky, I thought I used one.
By that, right?
I haven't ever gotten a prescription to medicate a fish.
I'm pretty sure if I lived in the UK and I was a fish keeper, I would make some inroads with a vet so I could get hold of my meds. Because all of us fish keepers are hobbyist vets, every single one of us, because you don't take the fish to a vet. So you have to learn you have to learn what the chemical mixes are. You have to figure out what the right medications are for the right diseases, and not being able to get them. I don't know how you muddle through being a fish keeper. Like, you're just going to lose fish a lot.
Right.
Well,
you do
I'm
that
pretty
when
sure if
you
I
got
lived
I think once you start when you do that, I think you do it with all of your animals. Like, I've always done it with my horses, unless they well, I mean, I've even sewed one of my horses up. He's gotten barbed wire and ripped his chest open, laid it open. And I sewed it back together. I had some knockout medicine, but you don't want to lay a horse down, so it gave him just enough to make him woozy and set him up. I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, me and my aunt's done that with goats before we sold them up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think when you have animals or fish, whatever, like, not everybody does, because a lot of people just don't worry about it. They just take them to the vet and take their dogs to get bathed, and they don't worry about it. They let somebody else take care of all that. But us, I think we all do it in a with all of our animals once we start learning.
But the biggest difference is you can't find a fish vet. Like, I'm in Florida and I couldn't find a fish vet if
crazy.
I put my mind to it. I mean, I probably could, but they'd probably be at one of the universities a 4.5-hour drive away. So
yeah, that's the way it is here. There isn't one unless you go to one of the main college.
Yeah. So I mean, like, fish vets are not a common thing; just don't exist. Everybody takes their dog to the vet to get fixed, get shots or whatever. But
well, I give my own shots. I give my own shots as long as, except for my puppies. because when I sell my puppies, they want the records, and so their first set of shots and sometimes their second set of shots. If I'm not keeping them, then I have to take them to the vet and let the vet give them the shots. That way, there is record of them having their shots. Otherwise, I give my own shots, except for rabies. We used to be able to give rabies shots up until about 15 years ago, and they shut us down from being able to do that. So the vet has to do that now. But, and then it depends. If you live in the country, you need to get your what I don't know to call it. Oh my gosh, rabies shot.
Oh, the brain ain't working today,
right? If you live in the country, for sure, you need to get your dogs with rabies shots. But if you're in the city and you live in a neighborhood and there's not a whole lot of like extra wildlife around, and your dog lives in the house, what's the point? Too cool for Scooby, Chewy.
A lot of people don't realize you're supposed to do rabies shots like once a year.
Yep.
They figure it's one and done.
Yeah.
For dogs, for people, you don't have to get one for like 7 years.
Right.
I don't want to get a rabies shot. Hell no.
I got one, not a rabies. I had to get a tetanus shot.
Say a rabies.
Not a rabies shot, a tetanus shot. And I hadn't had one I don't think I've ever had one.
I got it when I stepped on a nail or something.
Well, I cut myself with the hedgers.
I've done that before. I cut my fingertip off.
I cut my knee wide open, and that hurt. That hurt really bad. But I'm tough, I wasn't gonna go get a freaking tetanus shot. I was just gonna let it heal and go on with my business. But the guy that I was working with, he made me go get it. He said I couldn't come back if I didn't go get a
tetanus shot.
Tetanus shot. You coming up on a different stream, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Mike's double.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
I won't be for long.
Okay. Two for Scooby.
Earlier about fishing veterinarians. I work at Northwestern State, and we have a 2-year vet tech program here. But the extent of engagement with fish here is the club maintains tanks.
Okay.
And, I do a soft trade agreement between myself and the club, so I trade guppies and kind of help their tank. But I'm ashamed of their tanks most of the time. It's like someone to vacuum this thing. So, they learn a little about it at the tech, but it's more, if I were to bring them a fish and say, I've got this issue, they're going to say, well, go to the store and buy X now.
Yeah.
That's just a tech program. There's no telling what, LSU's veterinary school would do, but yeah. But I mean, for here, it's like, it's a fish.
Which one are you at?
Northwestern State.
Northwestern. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I know a lot of people that went over there for that nursing program.
Nursing and teaching. That's what. That's why most people come here.
How is the teaching? People coming in wanting to be teachers levels, are they up or down?
It's up.
Up. Good.
The university finally opened up. We actually have a doctorate now. So you can get a doctorate in education. Most of the volume come in for teaching certificates.
Okay.
They got a degree in something else, but they want to get certified by the state to teach. So they come and do all that side of the program.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in IS, so I occasionally run into it. Most of the time, it's like, why is my phone not ringing?
What is IS?
Information systems.
Oh, okay. You work on the computers and stuff?
Yeah.
Where all the information goes.
Where all the information goes. Dang
the information they want is Facebook and all that. So
yeah. I bet that is a lot of paperwork involved.
So we need any information, we'll call you then.
Oh wow! All that. Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Too much
Ricky.
Yeah.
You got a little red in the face last night. Do you remember why?
No, I don't remember.
You asked for somebody to come up with you up on panel. What did I say?
I don't remember.
I said I couldn't. I would if I wasn't in the shower. And you.
Oh yeah.
His face got. I mean, it just got beat red.
I was gonna say something about. I'm like, nah.
Well, you should have.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
listen, Jess, that's a little obsessive. If you are in the shower with your
I
freaking
am.
phone watching streams,
I have a mirror that's got these little hooks that come off the bottom of it, and because I use it to take my makeup off. But now my phone sits on it
Phone
perfectly,
holder,
and
huh?
it doesn't fall off. So yeah, my phone goes in the shower with me, so I can.
is it just me, or will none of us ever be the same after this?
Oh no! It's got some in-shower live streams there. Yeah.
I've used my phone in the shower to watch live streams.
Oh no,
I can't miss anything, you know.
When I'm soaking in the, when I go
And my
soak in the
husband's
tub,
like, "Are you kidding me? Are you really? You can't even get away from it for like 10 minutes."
yeah, I go soak in the tub. I got my laptop sitting over on the toilet with YouTube up.
Yeah, see?
Oh God!
No, I can't do that.
See, I got YouTube up on the laptop and I'm holding my cell phone with YouTube up.
Listen. The images you people are burning into my mind are never going to die, and I hate you for it, all of you.
So yeah, so
Fuck you, Jess.
might as well not sleep anymore, there, Mike.
Sharpies,
He did, though. That was
Sharpies, that's
so
only
funny.
Fins. We have an only Fins
There you go.
website. Yeah.
It was his face. I mean, when he was just talking, and then he didn't say anything. He said nothing, but you could tell when he got to my comment, that face. I mean, from the neck up, it just beat red. And he kind of grinned and giggled, and then went on. I was like, "Yeah, I know what you just read."
Yeah.
Fun times, right? Fun times.
Yeah, my stream went all right until we went over to
Sorry,
503.
Ricky, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Yeah, after my stream, we went over to 503, and she had a troll in her stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The troll was the troll. There were actually two trolls. There was the trash bag guy, and then that Brandon guy.
Yeah,
And,
but the trash bag one left, and the Brandon one just kept on going.
yeah, they followed Vinny over. That troll was all about. It got bad, but it was all about.
Yeah, that one was messing with Vinny real bad.
Yeah,
Vinny was about ready to punch him out. Yeah.
Actually, I don't think so. Vinny loves trolls. Vinny loves
was
trolls.
having a good time with them.
Yeah,
But,
we usually
yeah.
play and pick with them and try to, they think they're coming in and doing something bad, but I've made friends with trolls,
Well,
Yeah, watch us degenerates who cut you down.
If Vinny made friends with this troll, he was probably going to get raped. So.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that was definitely.
How does the phone not get wet? It just doesn't. I don't know. I guess it's up high enough that it doesn't.
Hasn't fallen up yet.
Hi, Mary Page.
Oh no, it has fallen off, but I got it picked up real quick and dried it off. It's supposed to be waterproof to a certain extent, anyway. Hey, Chewy, I'm sorry I didn't say good morning. Good morning.
We don't afford those Apple products,
I don't have an Apple. Haha. I have a drode. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Oh, you better bring some more coffee, Jess.
It was fun, y'all. I'll catch y'all next time.
All right, man. Good to
All right, Jay.
All right, later.
Sounds like you
I
need to
know
go
what,
back.
Jay. That was the other one. Dadgummit, Blaine. That was Blaine.
Yeah.
That was Blaine.
Thanks
Sounds
for
like-
coming up, Blaine.
Yeah, it sounds
Come
like
up
you need to
again
go back
next time.
to bed for a couple of hours, Jess.
Do what?
Sounds like you need to go back to bed for a couple of hours.
I know, right? I thought I slept
No.
pretty good last night.
You
but
just need to drink
apparently
more coffee.
I just need more coffee.
My
Yeah,
business. She
yeah.
puts her foot. Do you actually go through that work?
Look, I think I have a hard time.
Listen,
What?
Muppet. She puts her phone in a Ziploc plastic bag to get in the shower so she can stay on stream in the
See?
shower. Listen.
See?
This
I'm
is
not
not
crazy.
okay. This is not
It's
okay.
okay.
Take a break. No, take a break. Take a break.
Yeah, Mike's having
I think-
nightmares. Yeah.
If I'm on my phone and I take a shower, I take and put my phone on the counter and take my water waterproof Bluetooth speaker into the shower.
See?
Okay, so listen, if I'm in the shower, I put my phone on the table in the living room where it belongs. And then I go shower, and then I come back out and pick up my phone.
Yeah, then you scroll back and find out what you missed. Yeah, I know some of these people. Yeah, I do the same thing.
Heather says that there is help for digital addiction, and if you'd like help, she'll find you the phone
You
number.
can find that on fishtuber.com.
Yeah.
It's at the bottom in a very small print.
Actually, it should be at the top, right at the very top in giant print to save some of you people from yourselves. God. God.
Tyler did you need help.
Oh man.
This is not okay. And Muppet actually goes through work. I mean, she literally goes and gets a plastic bag so that she has her phone. No, listen, that is over the top. That's gone too far.
Nah. That's smart. Get a trash bag. I mean, a Ziploc bag.
Yeah,
That's smart.
It's smart, but your digital addiction is like, yeah, no, stop. Put it down for a minute.
Digital addiction. I want to constantly hear something else. That way, I guess I don't have to have my own thoughts, or it keeps my mind busy.
I take into the shower with me. Waterproof Bluetooth speaker.
Look, I got one too. What is it?
I got 3 of them, but I don't use them in my shower.
And I just hang it up on the little metal rack thing that you put your soaking net on.
Uh-huh.
All right, where'd I go?
And it works good.
Designated plastic Ziploc bag.
I don't even know new
Ziploc bags in the shower. No.
Mine's got a hook too.
Yeah,
look at that.
I'm
and mine changes colors too.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting one of those soon. That the stores has them back in stock here.
Yeah.
No, that's why you email them. Do it online. Order them.
Well, online is sold out too at the store.
No, you find a different place to sell them.
You know, I feel like I need to actually save that link Chewy just posted. I think I will. Because you just never know.
2 links that I posted in chat, by the way, Mike. One is the Oregon Community College course in aquarium for various different, like they offer various different courses over a 2-year period.
Yeah.
Dr. Tim Miller Morgan from Project Piava is the head veterinary science officer of that. I know Dr. Tim very well. I've known him personally for like about 15 years. And that link was supplied to me about a year before the laws came down in Canada.
Right.
Okay. I have actually taken one of their courses. I cannot pass their courses because of the scuba ticket.
Right.
The scuba.
Okay.
Like,
well, I can't go underneath water due to seizures.
You got to. Why do you got to go underwater?
You have to have your scuba ticket to be acknowledged by a university to go through their marine biology course. Yes.
Well, I'll be dadgum.
So
you got to swim to learn.
Like me, it counted me out when I was 18. Oh, you can't scuba dive. You can't take this course.
How wrong they are.
Oh, really?
Well, no, it's due to the fact that you have to study animals in their own natural environment.
Oh, well, but we got to look through glasses now.
Huh?
We have look through glasses now. You don't have to get
that
in there with them.
That won't work. That won't work. You'd understand if you were a scuba diver.
I mean, I've scuba dived before.
you'd understand.
Andre, did you just say you can't swim?
William
Andre-
Pridemore, good morning. Muppet, good
Oh,
morning.
Andre sinks, yeah.
Mary
Andre,
Peg,
learn how to swim.
Deborah Diddy.
I
You'll
can
save your
swim.
life.
I just don't know how to scuba dive.
Oh, that's easy. You just tank on, breathe in.
I don't have my license, but I mean, I've done
Yes, you have
Yeah, I
to
know
have-
exactly. Me too.
Wait,
I've
what
done it. I
license?
just
You
don't.
have to have so many hours underneath
Yep.
water. You have to do 3 different studies, minimum.
it.
No, there are reasons why. There are a
Tell us
few
why.
people though that have got doctorates that cannot scuba dive, but their lines have come from either biology.
But
Two Kahuli for school. He says, "Hey Chewy, if there's a Tennessee Mafia and a Texas Fish Militia, should we be the Alberta Fish Mounties or Redcoats or something else?"
and we're the Louisiana cartel.
No,
But I'm in
no.
BC. Don't bring me into Alberta's problems.
Yeah, he's on the West Coast.
I'm on the West Coast now. I'm a transplanted Albertan.
More than knee deep.
He went
No, I
someplace
don't-
where it's warmer.
I don't want to go deep down in the water. I don't want to go like,
What, 100 feet?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't even want to go that. No, I don't even want to go 50. Like maybe 20. I don't want to go far because I just don't. But I do like to go see the reefs and all the fish that are in the reefs. But
That's
I'm
about
not
20 feet.
going down deep. Not happening.
You put that leather belt on you. You go down no matter what you want or not.
That's true. That's true.
Put 100 pounds of lead on your hips and down you go.
Hey, Mike, do I need to bring like any kind of like masks and snorkels or anything for going? He fell off. Where'd he go?
He
I
fell
don't know.
So
Yeah,
where
go
he
ahead.
went.
I don't.
I posted that link again in behind. You might want to look at some of those courses. Jess,
Okay.
it's not as easy as you think.
No, I wouldn't say it's easy. I just
It's
I don't want to do it.
unless you're gonna. I think it should be like if you're gonna go down to a certain depth, you should have to have a license. If you're gonna, not go past 20, I mean, you don't have to worry about the coming up too fast or all that crap.
Well, it's got nothing to do with that. It's got how many hours you spend underneath the water studying a certain animal in nature.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
They look at it from the wild side, not in an aquarium. Because field biology is the biggest side of biology in the industry. There are not too many biologists in the hobby. The ones that are writing books for the hobby.
John Sue, hello, and J Rock does stuff. What you doing today, J Rock?
I do stuff.
Doing stuff.
I gotta go see if the landlord's got a new trailer door I could put on the trailer.
No, it's called
That
plywood.
sucks.
And that's just only a single part of the course. Like learning about the various different animals that are in aquatic life, they have to cover everything from fish to mammals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about the Marines. You know, they do that week of hell. Man.
Damn it.
Oh, sounds like me making more videos that don't make no sense. Yeah, I know nobody caught my stream this morning.
What?
Oh, I did it about half hour before. Yeah, I did about half hour before Alex was on. Just
Really? Hey, is Alex gonna make that time a thing for him, or was that just a pop up?
It was an hour.
It was one of the preview, or what do you call it, premiere deals where he was in the chat, but it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't live. Yeah, it was pre-recorded.
Yeah,
And he did it to go on before my show. Good deal.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, where you can schedule the video to do that.
So when you're in YouTube Studio and you are in your video that you're fixing to post, it asks you in a little box if you want it where it's public or private.
Private, yeah.
And you go public, and then it says, okay, what time? And you say premiere. And it's a little box. You check that box, and you got to go down. If you don't move your screen down, you may not see it. And it'll ask you what time do you want to set your premiere for, and then you go through it that way. And then you got to click at the top save. But that's where it's at.
I might try that after when I do the dog video. I might try that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't do the premiere. I just there you go.
Sharpie, I went to share the link for my video yesterday, then released the paranormal video. Doesn't belong in the fish group. Duh.
Oh, why not?
Right? Why not?
Hey, J-Rock.
I like that kind of stuff. I got a couple of channels that's like that I follow.
Yeah, I actually have been trying to teach myself to swim. I am just stuck at the breathing. I can't get back to the surface to inhale, but I can swim underwater in one breath. Damn.
Yeah, but if you can't get back to the surface, that's called sinking, not swimming.
Right.
And you got to paddle real hard to get to the surface.
The way me and my brothers learned how to swim, my dad took us over to the lake, threw us in. Learn how to swim.
I got pushed off. I got pushed off a high diving board when I learned how to swim for the first time. Just shoved off by a friend of mine.
I got thrown into the pool.
What the hell you doing both on that high dive?
Yeah, that's what my dad did with me and my brothers. Threw us off the dock of the lake where we lived at the time and said, "Okay, swim back to the shoreline."
Yeah, I was doing good. My dad threw me in the pool, in the middle of the pool, and told me to swim back. Well, I was sitting in the middle and I was doggy paddling and I couldn't figure out how to move forward. And he ended up having to jump in. This is back when you had pagers, and he had to jump in with his pager, with his wallet, with everything, because I thought I was drowning.
You started sinking.
I started panicking, and
right.
That's when it got bad. But yeah, I got thrown in the middle of a pool too.
Yeah.
But after that, I was cool. I couldn't go after that.
That's the way it was with me and my brothers. After a while, we just learned how to swim after you kept doing it for a while.
Yeah.
For a second.
We just picked it up real quick.
Yeah, and then we got a pool, and you hung around the edge of the pool, hanging on to the edge for a long time, and then you kind of start swimming out and going back to the edge, and swimming out and going back to the edge. You just get further and further, and then finally you don't need that edge anymore.
No,
we didn't have a pool growing up. We always went to the city
pool?
The city pool or county pool, whatever you want to call it. We always went there.
Pay your quarter and get in.
That doesn't count, Ricky, because you learned how to swim in like 30% urine. So
we learned how
your buoyancy was different.
We learned how to swim in a lake.
How you doing, Jess?
All right, how are you?
I don't know yet. I'm not awake.
You got coffee?
Mountain Dew. How's that?
No, it works. Got no caffeine in it.
You on the west side or east side of the mountain?
Liquid diabetes with caffeine.
Yeah.
Good morning, Terry.
How you doing, Rick?
Rick.
RB.
J-Rock says that's how he learned. Brother threw him in the deep end of the swimming pool and said, "Swim." Yep.
I'm tired after doing my stream and then jumping over to a 503 stream last night.
Oh, that was a good stream last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, I made she was up doing
I didn't know
that.
she was streaming.
No.
She just kind of did it off the cuff.
I went to almost 4 hours on my stream, and then she was doing one right after mine, so I just jumped right over to her stream.
Well, I went to Ed, and then I think after Ed, I didn't watch anymore. I went to eat, and then I was watching TV at that point. See, I do put it down.
How many of you guys make YouTube short videos?
I do.
I do.
I don't.
Yeah.
I did my first one of the Parabas yesterday, and in less than 12 hours, it got over 800 views.
Yeah, the shorts always get lots and lots and lots of views.
Yeah.
My shorts don't really get that many views.
It depends on what mine are on, or whether they get it or not.
I need to start doing more of those.
Yeah. The only thing with that is you don't get.
Oh, that's awesome.
What?
The Crebenzas had babies last night.
I
did a stream, and then I thought they all got ate, because they disappeared. But they actually just moved them back into the cave. They're still there.
Yeah,
so I still have babies. Hold on a minute.
There's something with the shorts, Jay, that like you don't get the watch hours from it or something like that. Something you don't get something, but you can get subs off of it and views.
Yeah.
You can get time off of it. It is how you get the time off of it.
Yeah.
If they are watching your playlist, you get the time.
Yeah, but
if
you have to
they're
get
just
from your
watching one short and commenting and hitting like, you don't get the time.
Right, yeah.
I still have babies.
Yep.
But yeah, they draw people to your channel too. So
Yeah. I noticed I got like 3 or 4 subscribers overnight.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think that YouTube puts on them already to like a little subscribe button already on them.
They do, yeah.
I always still put, hey.
Do you find them being foreigners?
Huh?
I'm asking.
Do
you find the people that are using the shorts and coming to you to be foreigners? That's what I have found.
Wow, nice, Sharpies.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh my goodness, that's great, Sharpie.
Yeah, I wish I had a tenth of that.
Waffling. What is waffling? I don't care. I can't stop myself from waffling on. What does that mean?
I don't know. Something to say with the waffle?
Hey,
not being
Holly. How are you?
Not being involved.
Hey, there's only one of my videos got over 1,000 views, and that's the scorpion or the tarantula video of the ones I want. It's the only one that's got over 1,000 views on it.
Well, that'll tell you what you need to do more on of then.
Yeah.
Mine, my brine shrimp and my cherry shrimp are my 2 that got the biggest views so far. I would have thought the puppy shorts would have gotten a lot, and they did get a lot, but they didn't get as much as I thought they would have gotten.
Yeah, and that's a short video too of the tarantulas that I want. It's a short video. Is 1.8 K views that I got on it too.
The most viewed video I've done, which is just a normal video about how I do my Daphnia cultures outdoors.
Oh,
that one got, it's almost like 2,000 views.
Yes,
right now.
that same thing I did. Yes, and it got more than anything. So did my video that I did on the raising the adult brine shrimp. That's my most watched video.
Most of my videos only get like maybe 300, 400, 500 views, and then I do random ones and they just jump up. I don't know what the deal is.
Who knows that day? Who knows?
And just because you get counted for one view doesn't mean that you get more people are not watching it.
That's right.
That happens in internet radio all the time. pipe in music into a wall from an internet radio station, how many people are listening to that?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the views on my videos is people that's not even sub to me that watches mine.
Yeah. You'll find that a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it always works, I think.
Waffling is filled to make up your mind.
Unfortunately, they don't always turn into subs, though, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's what waffling is.
And there has been arguments about that in the industry as to should it be dealt on views where ad revenue is happening or subs.
Yeah, they'll never change it from views.
It's 10 subs.
Have what?
We need a new bag of dog food today. I'm glad we have it.
What is that?
Heather talking.
Oh, okay.
We need some more dog food. Now go get it.
I'm gonna do something special when I hit 500 pineapples.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna. I ain't giving nothing away, but Mike knows. Mike knows the detail of what I'm gonna do. Don't you, Mike?
I do.
I ain't giving nothing away.
Makes me chuckle every time I think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I could tell you. I'm gonna dress up as a drag queen.
Awesome.
So is it just going to be a typical Saturday night or what?
Are you going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show or what?
I'm just gonna do it for when I hit 500 because there's quite a few people that wants to see it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it in.
Are you going to shave your beard for this occasion?
Oh no, he's gonna dye it. So
Yeah,
that's separate, pink and orange.
Well, I'm gonna trim it, but not shave it all the way. I'm just gonna trim it.
Hi, Kenny.
Trim it down.
You gonna manicure it? That's it. Yeah, just grow it out like mine.
Big tank Hank.
Hey there, Kenny. Yeah, but that's only is when I hit 500 pineapples. I'm gonna do that because I gotta find the right outfit and all that.
Well, Fishy Man showed you how to buy nylons at Walgreens, so you got that part figured out.
Yeah, really. Now the dress, I don't know what to tell you. Ask Jess.
I don't wear them. I had to put them on, but I don't wear them.
Yeah. See, the shoes is what's going to be hard to find because the high heels that I wear are 10 wide.
Oh, wait.
Now wait a minute.
That made it sound like you wear them pretty
Yeah,
often.
you wear high heels on a regular basis. So
No, that's how he aerates his front yard.
No, when I was doing drag 10 years ago, that's what I wore was high heels.
Oh, so you knew then. Okay. Yeah. So you're in the closet. Okay, Ricky. Yeah.
No, I was the only straight guy that was doing drag.
Well, that's without the beard, I was hopefully.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I get the perfect beard for that. I can put.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, I was drunk the whole time I was doing it too.
Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah, you were out of your mind. So there you go, huh?
And this whole thing brings that Bubble Boy joke full circle now. $500.
But I won first or second place every contest I entered.
Oh, so you're
That
a pretty
just makes,
woman. Huh?
man. I mean, really, it does make it sound like you do that on a regular basis.
He did do it on a regular basis.
Yeah,
When
I
he was
did
drunk.
10 years ago.
Kenny.
Wow.
Oh.
I wish
What
I
you
had,
learn about people in the fish family.
yeah, I wish I had my
I want to see some pictures.
I wish I had
Yeah.
pictures and the videos from when I was doing it, but I lost them in the hurricane a couple years ago due to
Yeah.
flooding.
Ricky
lost-
said
So
I said
lost,
Rochelle.
No,
No,
not his screen.
Oh,
No.
wrong one.
Harry's screen.
no, my name is Purple Dragon.
Purple Dragon.
Is that your stripper's name? That's your stripper name?
Yeah, that's my
It's purple dragon. It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Yeah.
Oh. Look at
I
your
see your
baby.
camera's working good there, Terry.
I think so. I'm a lot happier than I was.
Oh yeah, the quality is much better.
And what did you get again?
Oh, just a capture card so I could use my video camera as a streaming camera.
Yep.
Weren't you talking about getting a new camera or no?
Yeah, except now I don't have to.
No,
Okay.
Now you can do a Zoom, do all this stuff. Yeah, plugged into that card. Yeah. Yep.
Except my tripod's pissing me off right at the moment. Sorry.
That's all right. No, none worse than mine.
They move the babies around.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, I'll make sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I stepped away to get me some more coffee.
Okay, we hear you.
Yeah, well, I don't have to step away. All I have to do is just lean over here onto the end table and get the pot.
Yeah.
Hey, Jess, I'm going to send you some crebenzas.
Wait, what?
I'm going to send you some crebenzas, babies.
No, I don't want no thing. No, thank you.
You can send them this way, Terry.
I've still got at least 50 of these suckers to get gone.
Crips are easy to get rid of.
Oh, are they?
In comparison to convicts.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, what isn't easy to get rid of in comparison to convicts? Nobody wants those little buggers.
Yeah.
Like that lady messed me up and she gave them all them babies.
At one time, I was swamped with Jack Dempsey fry.
Sharpie said criblet.
Yeah, you can get rid of Jack Dempsey's. People want those.
Kitty.
Look at that. See?
Not up here in the
That is so
70s.
nice to be able to do
It
that.
was like real.
Oh yeah, zoom in, zoom out. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have got sailfin molly fry right now, which
Ooh.
are freaking cool. I'm pretty sure that I only got like maybe 20 of them, but I'm pretty sure they'll be easy to
Hey
get
there,
rid
Kenny.
of.
Speaking of
What's up, Kenny?
high heels, how you doing, Kenny?
I'm trying to figure out how on earth do we get on drag queens as part of fish smoke. I'm trying to figure all this out.
That's our beans.
Ask Ricky.
That's Ricky. He started it.
Yeah, he started that.
Yeah, that's what I have coming up when I hit on 500.
Yeah, he's gonna do a show.
And there's a few people that's going to help me try to get up to 500.
Well, that show gave me up to 500.
Everybody's going to help
nylons
get to
and high
500
heels?
to see you in freaking
Yeah, so
drag,
everyone's
Ricky.
going to be trying to get me up to 500. See it.
So what we do? Unsub and resub? Is that how it
Hey,
is?
Ricky, that might backfire on you, buddy. You might be something they don't want to see that.
You might end up having the wrong people trying to come in that stream.
Right? All those trolls
I
that
don't know how
were
much I
on
would
the stream last night are
advertise.
coming your way, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know
If I
how much
get
I
trolls
would
to be the
advertise that
first,
one.
be the first trolls I get. Because I haven't had trolls in my live streams yet.
You haven't had trolls in your life yet, huh?
Everyone else has that I've been in streams with has trolls, but I haven't had them yet.
Daniel and I haven't had them either.
No. That's why I show my fish, not my face. Yeah. No.
Oh, dead air. Somebody say something quick. What's up, Melvin?
Hey, Jay Oliver, where'd you get those guppies at, man?
This is a line I've been working on for a while.
They look really nice, man.
Thank you.
Wait, we got. Oh yeah, his guppies. What you doing?
I don't want nothing.
Somebody's making a mojito.
Yeah, somebody's stirring a coffee up.
You got to work today, Kenny?
That's me. I'm making another cup of coffee.
Because he's got a wigging glitter.
No, Ricky, you need a bigger cup. I thought I used a lot of sugar, and I have a 24-ounce cup.
Hey, Against the Flow. What's going on?
What's up Against the Flow?
Melvin.
Melvin. The 2018 Trolls. Yeah.
Deborah Daniken is jealous. He likes his wig and glitter. Duckweed. Don't forget the duckweed.
How much you want?
No, I have plenty.
No, I got more.
I will take some duckweed. I'll take some and kill it. If you would like to send me 5 pounds of duckweed, I will make sure it's dead within a week or two.
Those are beautiful guppies, Jay Oliver.
You do what?
Those are pretty guppies right there.
They are pretty.
Thank you very much.
I take 2 or 3 big net fulls, and I just toss it out in the front yard like the birds eat.
I would love to be able to get freaking duckweed growing, but I can't. Every time I put duckweed in, all the fish eat it before it manages to grow into anything. And I've got
fish.
Ricky, what number are you at? Oh man, I just spilled my coffee.
I'm at 158 right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe you give the giveaway a 200. I thought you were a little closer to 500 than that.
No, I would be if they quit taking away.
Oh, losing subs.
Yeah, because a couple of times I had come close to hitting 200, and all of a sudden it drops back down to 150.
Yeah.
There's my babies.
What's going on now?
The fins are beautiful. I love that freaking iridescent blue. That's awesome.
Yep, they are. And his panoys. Show the panoys, Jay.
They're at the other house.
Oh, okay. Those panoys are amazing.
Do you see the difference between the Avatar and his strain now, Jess?
Yeah. These are a lot bluer. Yeah, these are brighter blue.
Yeah. And on the Platinums, you don't see the black bars.
Right. I like these better.
Okay.
Yeah, those are pretty
I'm
fish.
not happy right now.
You're gonna have to what?
Your high heels are too tight.
You remember I told you I had rehomed the goldfish yesterday, Mike?
Yeah.
I got a message saying that that I give them rehomed them with icon in it, and they didn't have ick when I rehomed them.
Oh.
No. Well,
it's something that they did that caused it because they didn't have it when they come and got them.
Yeah, right.
And I have a few of them, and I'm looking at them right now. The ones I still have are all right.
No,
it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. A fish gets stressed and it can show up because its immune system is down, and you don't know if it came from your tank or their tank. It's just luck of the draw.
Yeah, I think it was their tank because they were all right when they were in my tank.
Well, yeah, but the fish wasn't stressed when it was in your tank. Then you took it out of your tank and drove it across the state to somebody else's house, and it got stressed. So it may have had ick, and it just wasn't prevalent because the fish was in good health.
Yeah, it wasn't stressed, and voila, there's the ick.
Yeah, but he did say he had a few fish to die in that tank before he put them in there.
Oh, well, then
tell him that's his fault. Yeah, have a nice day.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, well, that's on you, not me.
Yeah. So I don't have it, and you killed him. So have a nice day.
Oh, wow. I love the fins on that one, John.
Yeah.
That's an amazing fins. Yes, he does. Wow.
What's with the coffee cup?
Well, I use them in mine, too. They're good. But I turn them sideways, let the Pleco use it for houses.
So how many of you are going to be doing the Aquatic contest with Alex this month?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Uh,
Yeah, I saw he was doing that. I don't have.
You actually got to get on camera to put stuff in your tank. No,
Yeah.
I don't have any empty tanks to make up.
Chewy,
Boy, I do.
I got enough plants.
Chewy, I have text Chubbs for you so he can come up and grab that link.
Okay.
Yeah, I got enough plants. I could definitely do probably another 20 tanks. Especially my 55. I got that Val. This is so crazy.
Hey, Kenny, guess what?
You got your fish.
I got my fish, and he's doing good.
Yeah.
I did do some learning on him yesterday. I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, some learning. I'm gonna have the eggs won't hatch in my liquid rock water. They only hatch in softer water. So I'm gonna have to pull the eggs and hatch them out in the softer water.
What are you going to use? Rainwater or something?
Yeah, yes, that's what.
Rainwater.
Yeah, in fact, when I say that, I got rainwater from this morning. I wanted to go check what the pH was in the TDS.
Hey, my Sue, how you doing, buddy?
I'll be right back.
My Zoo.
My Zoo.
No, that should be Ricky's name.
That's yeah, that's I think
RB Zoo. Yeah. Rescue.
not ammonia. It shouldn't have no ammonia in it. Where's my pH tester at? Okay.
I'm going to be cleaning out my reserve African tanks, putting those in with the rest of the Africans, and I got to get a motor out of there and a couple other things. I'm going to be setting up a frontosa tank today.
Nice. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I shouldn't have. That rainwater isn't going to have nitrates or nitrites, right?
No.
Shouldn't know.
No, but it could have other pollutants.
Correct.
Yeah, like acid rain.
And acid rain's still a thing. I haven't heard about acid rain for years.
Down in Georgia,
No, I know.
that area too.
No, that's up north of Detroit area. Yeah.
Like
how would I
the
test for
fish
that?
mom had it happen in one of her ponds where it dropped to like about 4 pH.
Okay, well, how would I test for that?
Use distilled water. Don't use rainwater unless you know that it is pure.
Or actually, you know, if you're going to use rainwater, do run it through a carbon filter.
That too.
Okay, I can do that.
It's pretty easy. Just pump it.
Or
through.
just put that RO unit in line and tell your husband have a nice day.
Yeah, I told you about that RO unit.
Yeah.
No, I ain't having it. And I
Well,
got
you
to
gotta-
pick my battles. So.
Like, it all depends on the risks that you want to take. If you're taking a risk for like a group of cardinal tetras, that's one thing. But if you're taking the risk for discus, that's quite another thing.
Well, no, I'll try it on something else first, but
Yeah.
So, Jess, do you still have that RO unit?
yes, I do.
Okay, so you can reroute it. Like, so I know you don't like the wastewater getting pumped out, but you can reroute it so you can still use it as a carbon filter. And all you have to do is just plug the outbound waste hole, and you can just pump water through it and use it as a carbon filter. So,
Okay.
That's a good
so at least it doesn't go to waste. And
The water's still good to use for cooking or whatever.
yeah, it basically it's going to clean out all of the heavy metals and all the
Exactly. The pollutants that rainwater can have.
Okay.
at least that way it doesn't go to waste. And
Right.
Just not water your plants.
Like, put it to you this way: the pH of rainwater is supposed to be around 7,
Right.
but around Hawaii,
It's water.
I thought rainwater pH was 0.
7.0.
Just
Neutral.
run
Yeah.
the RO
Oh,
unit
okay.
off an RV hose with a carbon filter.
But that is supposed to be how it is. But the thing is certain areas of the world, like where Jesse lives, where there's a lot of volcanic soot in the air, the pH is like 8 point something.
Right.
My pH is really low. My rainwater, it's like between 6 and 6.5.
I'm gonna go test mine real
That
quick.
means that there's pollutants in your air that are causing that pH to be at 6.
All right,
That
my
means
zoo.
there's an
Thanks for popping in.
acidic property in your
See you later.
rainwater that
Don't study too hard there, my zoo.
that could be chemically caused or biologically caused.
Deep silence.
Dead air. Somebody say something.
Yeah. Yeah, we're absorbing his information. That's what it is.
But that was a very good idea, Mike.
Yeah, man. I mean, I try to use everything any way I can
it's
figure it
gotta
out.
be filtered if you're going to use. So
Yeah, I mean, anything you run through a carbon filter, you can pretty much count on it's going to be fairly safe. I mean, you could have some weird stuff in there, but for the most part, if you run it through a carbon filter, it's going to come through safe.
yeah, and if you're running it through an RO unit membrane, that'll take out a lot too.
Yeah, well, the RO membrane strips everything, and they're great. Problem with mine is that the machine I've got is it's a 3-foot long RO membrane, and the bastards want $300 for a new one, and the one I've got is definitely done. So I'm basically just going through the carbon filters and then the high particulate matter filters, and then it's still going through the carbon filter or the RO membrane, but it's useless because.
But if she's not going to do that, I wouldn't risk high priced fish on rainwater that.
Yeah, I wouldn't go straight rainwater and think it was going to be safe. I would not do that. If nothing else, just the crap that's gonna come off my roof as it pours into the rain bucket. I don't trust it.
No, because there's stuff on your roof.
Yeah.
Stuff in your eaves trough too.
Exactly.
Oh, silence.
Somebody say something quick.
When I collected rainwater,
There you go. We got Lou there.
it was not through the eaves trough. It was taking out a bucket and putting it out in the rain.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, it's going to take forever to fill unless you've got a honest to God downpour. Yeah.
Yeah, big storm. We're anticipating a big storm, and that's when I would do it, right?
Yeah.
So far it's only got 12 TDS or ppm.
Parts per million.
So now I'm gonna test the pH.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued on the pH.
I know my water's soft up here.
Ian,
I appreciate it, Melvin. I'm just going back through chat right now. I appreciate all the compliments on the stuff.
Heck
All right, Jay.
All right, man.
Looking good.
We love looking at your tank.
I wish my tank looked half as good as those.
They are purdy.
Purdy.
Purdy. Damn, purdy.
Well,
I didn't make my taste purdy.
Y'all definitely, y'all definitely build my like just my drive to want to do more
Your
with the hobby.
confidence.
Oh,
Not my confidence, but just my drive for the hobby in general.
Awesome. Morning, Ian.
Yep. You got to get a kick in the butt to get going.
It really does mean a lot to hear y'all, talk positive about what
We were very welcome.
You showed me mine, I'll show you yours. Yeah.
Hopefully not in Ricky's case.
No. We don't want to see Ricky's.
Say that around Ricky now, Dennis.
That's right.
Oh, well. I'm getting ready to start on the late show.
That is very, very interesting.
Right? 650, even after running a carbon filter, it's still 650?
Yes, I can see that. Carbon doesn't remove everything. I can see that.
Oh, yeah. For Discus Petroman, I totally agree. That's the way you'd want to go.
Carbon takes out more gaseous forms than the actual TDS.
Yeah. What Petroman is running there is that's the stuff. I've got that running on too. I've got the chloramine filter. I don't have chloramine filters because I don't have chloramine.
Chlorine filter,
but I've got the two really high type
I'm gonna
carbon
say-
filters, and then those paper filters that take out like they're down to like 0.4 parts per million or something.
Yeah,
They're
the
pretty
microns.
Yeah, yeah.
So will the carbon take out any bad stuff? Like it'll take out the if there's any pollutants in it that I don't know?
It'll take out most of them.
Okay.
You know, it takes out chlorine. Like I don't treat
Yeah.
water or anything with for chlorine.
So the
And,
pH is 7. So
the pH is 7. So yeah, it's
pH is
That's
7.
pretty
exactly
neutral.
neutral. Yeah.
pH is 7 and TDSs are 11, 12-ish. Yeah.
That's about right.
So
Yeah, you grow with anything.
all I need to do is get Mike to help me set up the thing and
Which
run
thing?
it. The,
Which thing?
What's it?
the RODI carbon part of it.
Oh, yep.
I gotta get a trash can though. So
I think you will need the membrane as well from your RO unit to filter it properly.
what do you mean?
He's saying you should pump it through the RO membrane as well.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I mean, the truth of the matter, you know, that wastewater tube, as long
Because it won't get rid of the total TDS, it will only affect the gaseous stages in the water.
But that
Carbon
TDS
removes gases. It does not remove solids.
but that TDS is like really low, so I really shouldn't have
yeah,
to
you
worry
should be
about
fine.
it.
You should be fine.
Yeah.
But you know that RO filter, like my RO filter, the wastewater is run through the carbon filters anyway, so I can put it right into my tanks and have no concerns about it. Like I don't waste that water. I put it in with the RO water. So
Okay. Yeah, as long as he can see that I can use it for something else or we can use it for something, he's okay with it. It's the part of you only get, you know, so much per so much wastewater gallons and it goes to waste and he doesn't. But this is the other thing I don't understand. He said last night, he said, well, go buy distilled water. And I'm like, oh, what's the difference? The water at the house is cheaper than me going and buying distilled water.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't get that. Whatever.
Yeah, you'll spend more in water and gas than you will
Exactly.
just putting the filter in line.
Yeah, because he doesn't realize how many gallons.
right.
Well, you better teach the man.
Actually, I have
I
a
don't
feeling
know.
she doesn't want to teach the man.
Exactly.
Well, it sounds like he needs something to teach because he's so bullheaded.
Well, I
He just worried
did.
about the
I
water
had
waste.
to teach him about TDSs and pH,
Oh no!
but he still
Well,
doesn't. I mean, he's
TDS,
learning.
yeah.
Not that he wants to, but he's learning. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get my dogs back in the house.
All right, put
He's
it right
learning
away.
not that he wants to. That's a good line.
Yeah. So what they do, you know, when he's sleeping, just put those subliminal messages, you know, recorded into where he hears them all day long. Yeah? And that time, you know, he'll be doing the RO install for you.
Hey, Alishon, how are you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I dig a well.
I've got a big freaking tub that I'm trying to figure out how to get set up outside in a space where it'll go. But it'll be a rainwater tub because I'm not going to keep doing water changes, and it's going to be set out in nature. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So you're either going to be adding water because it's evaporating, or it's going to be added to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it has not rained here in a really long time. So I know we're coming into rainy season, but have you seen how dry it's been? We haven't had anything.
It's been dry throughout the whole North American continent this year.
Yeah.
We did not get as much snow as we usually get.
Yeah.
We got like about half.
Yeah.
That means no snowpack and no.
Yeah, we'll probably, if it doesn't start raining soon, they're going to start doing the drought shit they do, where you can't water your lawn and you can't do anything because you don't have
It's
enough
been
rain in the
raining
reservoir.
here like crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. Places I think that don't normally get rain are getting it, and places that normally do get rain aren't. It's really bizarre.
Yeah, it's our rainy season's like a month ago, but it didn't start till here recently.
Right.
It's been real rainy the past 2 weeks or so.
We should have been getting rain for the last couple of weeks. I know we're like coming into the rainy season, but usually leading up to the rainy season, we get some showers intermittently every week or so, but we have not gotten any. And I don't know, man. I remember. Listen, I lived in the same town back in the '80s, and it would rain like every day. You could count on it raining for like 3.5 hours and just pouring. And but the last few years, it just has not. We get a sprinkle and then it's done.
My internet is starting to sound like
Yeah, mine. That's what my phone was doing when I had to switch off and come to my laptop.
Yeah, I might have to come down and come back up if it keeps on.
Yep, Andre, it's almost like that.
Y'all are dry in New Jersey, and we're about to flood in Louisiana.
I'm about to hop down, Jess. I gotta go do some stuff outside.
All right, Ricky.
Have a
good day, man.
Okay.
Look at all those unused tanks.
Yeah.
Get the tank set up, Ricky.
I'll see y'all in
These are all the.
All right, man.
All right, bye, Ricky.
Take care, guys.
Bye. Jess, I'm gonna hop down. Okay.
So these are all the tanks I've been drilling the past couple of days.
Yeah.
I put I blacked out 2 of them last night with some spray paint. Think it's gonna look pretty good by the time I get everything done.
Right. Nice. And you got them all together and got a plan, I assume.
Yep. I've got a ton more tanks to drill.
What's up, Geek Boy?
Set up, but I'm going to be hooking everything up on automatic water change, and
all right,
nice.
I still got to.
Hey, boy.
I got to buy my thermal mixing valve and get all that ready, so the water going in is at the temperature I need it to be.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Did you seriously say that, Andre? It's almost like it's climate change. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jess, you should get Joe to dig a well and run that through your RO. We have a well, actually, but
why don't you use it?
It needs a new pump, and we haven't used it in like 15 years.
Well, so...
Oh, you're gonna have to, yeah, you might have to reprime that whole pump too.
Re-drilled and everything, and so we haven't gone there, even though I would love to be back on my well.
So all you need to do to re-drill that well, by the way, is just a pressure washer. Take a pressure washer. They have a tip for it that's called Julie, I think it's called, but it was just this little tip. You put it on the pressure washer, you drop it down the well, and just blast until water comes back up again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can rent a pressure washer for like $30 a day.
We have one.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
We
now
have.
You just gotta get your husband to do it, or you.
That's right. Oh, well, I got to buy a $300 pump first.
Can you put Kenny up, please?
Kenny, those angels are freaking fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know. Can't hear you, Muffle.
Jess, I see well pumps. I see well pumps on Craigslist all the freaking time for cheap.
Really?
Yeah.
Are those the Altum angels?
Yeah. Yes. Bree, good morning, Bree.
We can't hear you, Kenny. You got your hand over the mic.
I don't know what it's doing. I was fine a minute ago. I moved it.
Look at that.
It's your hand on the phone. You're covering up the mic hole.
Hey, Kenny, Petra Man says that his wife is pissed off at him now that he got 150 yesterday. Didn't tell her he was going to buy it.
Oh.
Got the knock on the door, and she was like, "What the hell did you buy now?"
That's how you do it.
Oh.
That discus is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't ever have that problem, Petro Man.
Nope, you don't. You are lucky.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
150 to show up at your house, and she'd be like, "Heck yeah!"
The only problem we have is who's going to take it over. That's the only issue we'd be fighting over.
That's right.
Hey, John Sua.
John
Danny's working on these guys' new tank today. I'm hoping to get that sucker finally up by the first week of June. And I'll be in there 300. I hope to get them max size, but this one's really starting to get some red in them fins.
Yeah.
But even with a well, isn't there still things in it?
Yeah, you're still going to have to run it through a filter, but at least
Yeah,
it's
so
well
you
water
just
and not city water. You're not paying for it.
No,
But
the
how
thing you
is that
pay for is
different
electricity.
from rainwater?
Same
It doesn't
thing.
have the
It
Same
could be
thing.
harder. It could be softer. You don't know
The
what you
water-
got down there.
The rainwater's filtered through the earth
Yeah.
before
Okay.
it gets into your well normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well,
From the
and it
ground.
depends on what kind of well it is too. If it's a sand point, it's not very filtered. If it's a deep well, then you're getting, really clean.
And typically, well water can be a lot harder than city water.
It just depends on where you live and
And what kind of soil you'll get.
Yeah, you can't say, well water is well water. It just depends on where you live. It can be hard. It can be soft. It can be it just like rainwater. It's unpredictable. Rainwater can be hard or it can be extremely acidic.
In my general area, well water tends to be a bit harder. I mean, at least at 7.5 with like upwards to 200.
I've seen people with well water that it's so full of iron that it's orange.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm
my
gonna
way
have.
there, Deborah.
I know we have a lot of iron in our
But
our
it would be
well
too
water.
expensive.
But yes, Petro Man, that's right. At least I would be paying for it after I get the pump.
Yeah.
The water would be free.
Yeah.
And
you'll
I can go back to watering my horses and my animals with the well water again too.
Yeah.
And more tanks and auto drip, man.
And
There you
our
go.
our water bill will go down, and he'll quit bitching about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, damn, we got $1,000 water bill.
You're still gonna get it because isn't your
Electricity.
your sanitary and your garbage bill is usually attached to your
No.
water bill anyways.
Not here. Ours are all separate.
Really?
We have a water bill. We have a our sewage. We have a septic tank. So we have a septic tank system. So we don't have sewage bill. So we just have water, and then our garbage bill, which is separate.
So how much is your water bill?
Our water bill is about $83.
You're kidding me.
No,
That's cheap.
That's cheap.
That's cheap.
No, that's incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
Just for water?
It's expensive compared to what it used to be before they changed over to the new system.
Heather right now is making a face like, how is it only $83?
You're right, Petro Man. Our water table is very high. I think we only went down I don't know. Well, I don't remember how many feet they went down, but it wasn't that far. But it had to be drilled twice. But the first time wasn't our fault. It caved in.
My actual water, because on mine, I got my sanitary and garbage and everything. That's all tied to the same bill.
Mm-hmm.
The actual water portion of my bill is like $5 a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
I pay like $1 something, $1 something per 1,000 gallons.
Yeah. I'm on well water, so I don't. And my electric bill isn't necessarily crazy high or anything.
That rock. Give me that rock. You don't need to chew on that rock. What the heck?
I want that rock. I need some minerals.
What's that plant called? I can't think of it now.
Oh, I have that too. I have 2 of those.
Yeah, that twitchy ass thing.
Yeah. But I don't know what it's called. They told
What
me.
is it, Kenny? What's that plant?
Corkscrew. What the heck is it?
Valve?
Corkscrew valve.
Of course, you guys can ask plant questions when Danny's next door seeing her mama. So.
And what kind of jewel cichlid is that?
That is a Turkana jewel.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
My
they're
water
very good.
used to be $25 a month straight, never changed. And then they redid the system and came and put in new things, and now it runs about 85, which is way too damn much.
Did you check your bill and are they saying you're using more water, or are they just charging you more? Because you might have a leak somewhere.
Well, no, we've had a leak. We have we had a leak on the horse water back there in the back, and we didn't know about it. But that was $600.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep, been there.
We actually had it twice. The first time they forgave it. The second time they didn't.
The name of that plant apparently is Colostrum crinium.
Colostrum crinium.
That's it.
It'll tell you.
There you go. Priscilla New. PM New. I really need to do that. That may be the answer, y'all, is just getting the well.
I tried to do that name on Google. It doesn't come up with nothing.
The well water.
Yeah, if I were you, Jess, I would be running a freaking pressure washer hose down that thing and seeing if it's still got, if it's still access to water at the bottom. And if it is, then look on Craigslist and find yourself a pump. I see them. The reason I see them is because I'm always looking for them, right? So when I'm on there, here, I see one a month or so. Hell, some guy was giving away his entire well system. They just got city water. And he was giving away the entire well system, like $5,000 worth of stuff.
Oh
and
my gosh!
He gave it away before I got there, but.
Well, let me. Hey, if you run across one before I get there, let me know.
All right, I'll keep eyes open.
And then I'll look. I'll look near here.
Yeah, look around your area.
Yeah, go put an alert. Go put an alert on. You can put alerts on Craigslist.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they'll send you an email.
The leopard frog plecos, Kenny.
What's that?
How are your new leopard frogs doing?
They're doing good. They're in this tank here. When I see them, the little suckers always are staying hidden down here.
Yeah, I never see mine.
But they're doing good. I gave them some protein yesterday along with some green beans. They ate the heck out of it.
Don't they?
Yeah.
Mine never come out.
I'm amazed by how many green beans they can devour in a night.
Danny went to West Spot and got these guys yesterday.
Them are pretty cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Pretty
iridescent orange over the eye is cool.
Yeah.
These ones go good with the Africans.
Yeah.
We're going to be redoing them. So going to use these for dithers.
Yeah.
How big do they get?
They get about another 2 inches above this. I'd say it all said and done about seven inches.
Okay.
Wow.
How big are they right now?
Do what?
How big are they right now about?
They're probably a good 4 inches or so.
Really?
They don't look that big.
Right. I was thinking two.
I think a couple inches, yeah.
But we can't tell on a screen.
That's
why it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But if they go well with Africans, I'm intrigued. I wonder how they would do with South Americans.
Well, the problem with South Americans, a lot of those guys got big enough mouths to scoop them right in.
I was going to say probably wind up lunch.
Yeah.
They are, Deborah. Those discus are amazingly pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
really
breeds
nice
have been
stuff,
having to
man.
separate them to keep the males. Once they get to where they're wanting to breed again, they start taking out the babies. So I got all these different tanks with male jewels in them.
Right.
Kenny, is that a breeding cone that is covered with algae?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
That is awesome.
He's going to end up putting that in one of her shrimp tanks.
Yes, that is awesome. I love that.
The tank, when these guys are done and in their 300, I don't know if you guys been seeing all this algae letting grow.
Yeah.
I'll show you. She's got some tetras she wants to breed.
Good. I may have to get some of that plant too. But I don't know if my plugins would eat it. This is
I'm going to get Corey. She's been in here watching Corey. There we go. But she's got a bunch of different tetras in here that she
I watched LRB last night about the blue acara. He's got like 3 or 4 videos on them. Not blue acara, blue Galaris.
Yeah, I told you he did.
Yep, he did. I wish I could talk to him about it though, like in person.
Hey, what was that white fish, Danny? What is that back there towards the back of the glass?
Oh, rumble barbs.
Rumble
That's
barbs?
a Salif half-beak.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It's a Salivia's half-beak or something they call it.
Okay.
Salivia's half-beak.
It looks like a oh no, why am I having trouble? Anyway, it's cool looking fish.
Just don't look that good.
Yeah, really. Especially with those dorsals up there.
It looks like a mini arowana.
That's where I was.
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
I was trying to get at. Yeah, it's like a tiny arowana.
Oh my gosh, look at the mouth on the thing.
He's cool.
It almost looks like a little gar.
Yes, that's what I was thinking, a little gar. That one too.
That's a golden wonder Tilly.
Yeah, that's
Really?
pure attitude right there.
He's kind of the take boss. He don't put up with the bunch.
Is
Well,
that,
you
but that's
can.
not a gar.
You can.
He loves the taste of those guys. Unfortunately, he killed all these. So now we're
That's
we're
not
happy about that.
a Gardneri gold, is it?
No,
Kelly?
it's golden wonder.
Golden Wonder. Okay.
I forget their scientific name, but
Jess, if you
that
had
the snake skin or Rambo barbs. What
can talk to
are
him
those snake
for
skins
an
or
hour
Rambos?
in chat
Rambos.
for his stream.
One of my favorite barbs
for
ever. I love those
There
little
you go,
guys.
Jeff.
Member only.
This is
so you
Danny's tank, obviously. I mean,
got to be a member to talk to him. Sounds like now, Jess.
Yeah, I'm gonna try another way.
Yeah,
There it
just send him an email. I'm sure he'll talk to you personally on the phone.
Yeah, drive
Send him
over
an
to his
email
house,
with
knock
your
on his
phone
door.
number, and I guarantee you he'll talk to you.
Yeah, that's
Those-
what I'll try.
those are the ones Danny wants to breed right there. We've got a
Those
school of
orange
these.
ones?
Oh yeah, they're cool.
The ones with the
all
red
right,
fins
yeah.
in.
Are they orange or red?
Red.
Wow.
What, a Tetris?
These are called cherry red tetras or something they're called.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're kind of about the same size as a candy cane, but different color.
Chewy put the name
Yeah,
in.
they look the same as a candy cane. Yeah, just no black. So it's just where the flag is red. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
Trying to see the other kinds that she's got. I can't keep track of all these different types she has in here.
Well, you got a pretty good variety of them.
I don't know. That white one is now on my wish list.
Oh, those are cool, man. Any half beaks. Another good one, Mike, is those platinum half beaks are really cool.
Platinum half beaks.
They're all white, just this beautiful, like whitish, silverish, goldish color. Really
I
cool.
am Googling right now.
We've
Nice
actually
drill,
bred those out. They're live bearers. They have about 3 to 5, maybe 6 at a time.
Okay.
But you gotta be on top of it when you know she's getting close, because
They'll eat them.
literally as fast as they'll pop them out, all the other ones in the tank will eat them.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Free food.
Oh yeah, they're a cool looking fish.
Yeah.
And yes, they
You
do
know,
look
we
a
did
lot like a
about-
gar.
Yeah, and those ones are really cool because they only get about maybe 2 inches at most.
Right.
And in fact, we're gonna get those again. Lifespan's not too good on them. I mean, about the best we've been able to get out of those platinum half beaks is maybe 2 years. So I don't know
Oh,
if that's
that's
just a life cycle or what, but that's about the
Right.
best we've ever gotten out of them.
Yep. Those are definitely on my wish list.
Redfish, bluefish, guys. He's still got some of those.
Yeah.
They are so stinking awesome. Those are so
The gold
awesome.
one back there too is another strain he's got there that are cool. Those gold tetras.
Yeah.
These little guys right here.
I can't buy anything else right now until I get back from Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Cool.
Dennis, the Greater Portland Aquarium Society, we're going to put a major swap together for October.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
you're going to
starting
come pick me up?
Yeah, right. I'm going to drive 3 north and 3 back and then 3 north again. I don't think so.
Oh, hell, I'll give you gas money.
I'm gonna have to start an aquarium club here
Alex,
because
man. I'm still paying the price for it.
Oh, well.
all
That's
the
all it-
aquarium clubs here want to trade freaking coral. They have no interest in freshwater. I'm gonna have to
Really?
Coral?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It's going to be pretty cool. We're going to get a few of the local LFSs to help sponsor it and a couple others. It's going to be a cool event. We're going to have some speakers and
Yeah,
some
the only way to
workshops
get down there, I got
and
6x7 out on 95 going north, going south.
And then all of our, I mean, we got some amazing breeders in our club. We're going to have some cool fish at the tables, obviously.
Yeah, if I was
Jay.
still driving Kenny, I would definitely make it down there. But
Hey, J-Rock made a comment. He said he can't get his surveys to school. And J-Rock, that's probably because they're happy and comfortable. When they school up and get into that attitude, it's usually because they're nervous or unhappy about something.
oh, mine school, and they're happy as hell.
Put a big scary fish in there, J-Rock. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
other thing
Definitely.
too is, guys, is put as many different types of schooling fish together as you can, and everybody starts acting normal.
Yeah. And those, yeah, because I had my third phase their school was my candy cane catchers.
And this little girl's got an attitude. She ain't nothing fancy, but we just like her attitude.
Oh,
She's
yeah, I like her.
Yeah. Kind of matches your
With the
attitude.
glass, being punky.
Well, I don't know. Get a bigger tank, maybe.
See, even look at the cardinal tetras we're looking at right now. I mean, they're not schooling. They're just hanging out, doing their own thing, man.
No,
If they school up tight and start running around, it's usually meaning they're kind of nervous about something.
No, mine are spawning, so.
Well, yeah, when they're spawning, they'll do the same thing. I mean, that's how they spawn. But
the neons, the gold neons, the cardinals, what's really impressive is when they all do that, then I'll have this massive school of all these different types.
Yeah, go from one side of the tank to the other.
A lot of
Do me a
people
favor, turn on the lights on the saltwater tank.
Danny must be walking in behind me because the dogs are going off.
I just got to cut the vegetation down and let mine do it. They'll sit in pockets, you know, like.
I'll ask him quick question. But what is this one here? Quinum columnistratum is what that was, Dennis, when you asked earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice what doing. Yeah, you got showing and not schooling. Yeah, that's true too. Fisherman.
They're kind of doing it right there because Danny walked in, so they're starting to do their massive school stuff.
Time to learn some schooling.
What is up, Fisherman?
What's up, Fishy?
Let me ask y'all a question.
Oh no.
With Daphnia, if you've only got like 5 that lived out of your culture, will they multiply with 5? Like, do they lay eggs, or how do they multiply?
If there's a male, no, yeah, they should definitely. Okay. And they lay babies in the summer, and then right when it starts getting cold, they start laying eggs to hatch out in the spring.
Okay, so the lady is
sending me green water, Jeff.
What?
Put them in green water.
Green, yeah.
Yeah, that was going to be my advice. Just stick them in green water, and you'll have 10,000 of them in no time.
Okay. Well, the lady is sending me two free. Oh, okay. Sorry. 2 more free culture, or 2 free cultures, because when she sent me that culture, only like 25% of them were alive, and then by the next day there were only like these 5 that lived, and they've been doing well. But I should have 2 more cultures here like really soon. But if they get here right, you know, and okay. But they're gonna go outside in a 20 long. And they should get green water outside. I usually do anyway.
Just don't put it in the direct sun.
No.
Or you'd be cooking them.
Mosquito larva won't hurt them, right?
Did you just kick Kenny?
No, he didn't.
He just kicked himself.
He did it himself.
Oh, Jay Oliver's over there working again.
I know. Yeah, I wish I had that energy. I got the tanks, but I didn't get that much energy. Plus, the landlord, doesn't know what I don't have already.
I came in my fish room this morning when I turned the lights on, and I heard this tinging noise. And I was like, what the heck is that? Well, I made it around to the back side over there where the beta barracks are, and my beta barracks sump was pumped down so low that the pump couldn't pump any more water.
Oh, yeah.
And
Right
I had forgot and left the water running in one of those little things I've got right there.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to clean it out and flush it out real good. And it ended up leaking, but leaked into the guppy tub. So thank God it didn't leak onto the carpet. I was lucky in that way.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it didn't burn up my pump too. Yeah, I thought you hit the button, Kenny.
I figure you say out later. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, Kenny, we'll get to work, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Sell some more cars.
I've got to wash the dogs today, fix a freaking washing machine, do a water change on the 150, and make 3 videos. So, yeah, I got a day in front of me
Yeah, I got videos I need to put out, but...
So that means you got to do the water change before you wash the dog, because you won't have no water if you don't.
Right.
Oh, I was so mad the other night. Like, I can't stand having a cold shower or my water going cold. I cannot stand it. And
Don't take that 45-minute shower.
Don't take a 45-minute shower. Maybe a 30, but not a 40. Hey,
she says, but she actually takes her phone into the shower with her, so it could be 4 hours. She doesn't know. Everybody loses time when they're on the freaking phone.
But I can't stand it going cold or running out of hot water. And Landon got in the shower. Landon got in the shower at the same time and started the dishwasher at the same time. And he knows when I get in the shower not to do any of that. Oh, I was so mad because I can't. Oh my God! Like I said, I can't stand it. I was so cold.
Well, you got up fast.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Fishy Man.
Hola, Fishy Man.
Would you just call me Fishy Man?
A gentleman.
Oh.
Don't be calling me names, man.
Okay, we'll call you late for dinner then.
Yeah, there you go.
Late for dinner. Kenny's got to do a top 10 video, a top 100 video.
This tank is still running at zero, how you call
DKH?
it? Yeah. I put the crushed coral in the in the hang on back.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's still running at no KH. It has hardness. It has like 75 hardness, and the pH is not even on the chart. It's like lower than 6.4.
You are so right, Andre.
How long has that crushed coral been in there, Fishy Man?
He just put it in.
Oh, it's going to take a while.
The other day.
Kenny, Petro Man wants to know what the pH was in that awesome angel tank. How's my babies doing?
Oh, they're doing fine.
They're in there.
They're in there somewhere. Munching on some wood.
No.
Have you given them any green beans yet?
No. I feed them.
Yeah.
Nope. I haven't fed them any of that because they don't really eat algae.
Shoot, mine eat the hell out of it.
What did you feed them? Meat?
No, I feed them fish. I feed them Ebo aquaric stick, crumble and stuff like that. High protein stuff.
Yeah.
I feed my bristlenose green bean.
Oh.
Oh yeah, bristlenose and most of the SX don't eat.
I thought they would eat them too, though.
Yeah,
even though they eat more, they do like more meaty stuff. But I thought they would eat them too.
Yeah, I put some. I just put this little pouch of crushed coral in there, but I'm wondering if maybe I should put another pouch in.
Do they go bad?
70.
Or just leave it run for a while.
Wait,
and
how
see
much?
what
How much
happens.
crushed coral did you put in there? Let me see that again.
That whole bag. That's a what? Aqua Clear 70?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was probably 3 inches and 4 inches diameter, maybe. In the basket. Oh,
okay.
yeah. If you filled the whole basket, it might do it.
Yeah, I don't see that making all that much difference anytime soon, brother.
It's not
the whole basket.
Because I got another one running here, so maybe I should empty that out and put more.
I would
don't
think
want to
so.
do it. I don't want to do it too fast, you know. And then
Yeah, you don't want to be chasing it by you don't want to bring the pH by adding like baking soda or anything and then having to fight. You know, none of that shit.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that.
But that crushed coral takes like months sometimes to really increase the pH. It's not a.
What I'm just concerned with is it crashing. I don't want it to like.
Yeah, you're not going to crash, but you can use a lot more crushed coral than that, and it'll be a little tiny bit faster.
Because my water out of the tap is probably like between 6.8 and 7.2 pH.
Yeah,
and it's
Pretty
got
neutral.
it's got a KH of maybe 80.
Well, KH is fine.
120.
Yeah.
But when I put it in this tank, it's dropping to 0 KH.
What?
It still keeps hardness. It still keeps the hardness between 25 and 75. But the buffering capacity just disappears. I think like everybody's been telling me that it's probably just all the tannins and the
well, that driftwood's definitely going to drop it, but
not that much.
Plus, I've been running catappa leaves and stuff in there too.
Kev, where's your avatar at?
Maybe it's that tea. Are you still putting tea in there?
Yeah.
That's what's doing it, brother. That tea is going to.
That's super concentrated.
Straight, you're dumping straight tannins in there with that tea. That's all it is tannins.
Yeah.
So what, you think that's getting rid of the buffer capacity?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, tannins are what do that, right? So if you've got all that driftwood, which is already doing some, you're using the catappa leaves, which is doing a little more, and then that tea has got to be depleted. So yeah, it's that freaking. Stop using that damn tea.
Where's your avatar at, Kevin?
Yeah, it's not there.
Yeah, I don't know if
that's
I'm
Kevin?
logged in right now. I was just coming in to say, Fishymon, it leaches. It doesn't. If you want it to go faster, the way you do it,
I don't want it to go
when
fast.
you do water changes, you add a GH or KH booster. But if you just add crushed coral, it's gonna slowly leach into your.
Yeah, very slowly.
Yeah. Takes a while for it to dissolve.
Jesse, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Well, actually, that's not really crushed coral. What it is aragonite.
Oh, aragonite.
But it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, same general idea, and it's going to leach at the same speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll try taking out the tea. I'll take it out right now.
Yeah, I think the tea is your problem because, I mean, that's just straight tannins.
But, I mean, that is all I do is a tea bag every week. You know, it's not like I put 2 cups of tea in there.
Well, no, I get, but I mean, yeah, it is like two cups of tea because if you take a tea bag, I can make 2 cups of tea out of a tea bag, right? So,
I suppose
first dose would be stronger than the second one as it slowly leaches out. Yeah.
Yeah, because my other tanks are running more stable. They're running with buffer still, you know?
Yeah. I'll bet it's that tea, man.
And you know, it's so strange. Our water in Phillipsburg used to be like really hard,
right?
And now it's running. You know, it's running almost neutral. I guess water facilities change their parameters and stuff.
Right. They do that too.
Chemicals.
Yeah.
God, they're gorgeous. Oh my God, they're so pretty.
After the stream, I'm gonna go watch that Guppy Guru caught some Costa Rican guppies. I want to go see them.
Yeah.
So, Jess, where did you get your culture from?
eBay actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got my original Daphne off eBay as well.
Yeah. And the lady is extremely nice that I've gotten it from, and like I'm glad that she's a pretty cool person. You know what I mean? It could have been one of those. I got them all dead, and then they didn't give a damn.
Right.
I even tried to pay for the shipping for her to send me. She's sending me another one, but then she added another one because the first. So anyway, to make me happy, she added another one. Well, I offered to pay the shipping, and she said no, that I'm not going to do that. It messed up, and I'm going to take care of you. So I'm very pleased with her.
Cool. What is up, Vinoski?
So,
hey, do any of you guys know what I did with my painter's tape yesterday?
With your what?
With your painter's tape? Yeah. It's under the couch in the guest room, and it's kind of back towards the right corner, so you're gonna have to move the whole couch. But that's where it is.
Then it fell down. No, it fell down.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
No, but seriously, I had it last night, and I just had no idea.
Where'd you use it last night?
Oh, I'm painting the ends of my fish tank, and I was taping off the edges.
This is John's way of testing who was watching his stream last night.
Yeah.
No, I didn't stream anything. Nobody was watching.
This is. Well, I guess I go re-step my steps.
I just was hoping maybe.
Yeah, it's underneath that one tank behind you. Yeah.
I've been looking for 5 minutes.
You know what?
Well,
okay. So that's it. We're going to start doing Easter eggs. Whenever I start doing stream, we're going to do Friday night hang tonight. We're going to do an Easter egg. So basically, we'll do something silly, and whoever notices it, we'll give them something, shout out or yeah.
How do you spell Daphne?
What are you gonna give them? Money?
DAPH.
Probably a shout out.
What'd you say? DAK?
DAPHINEINANIA, something like that.
Fishimon, Dee wants to know what the tea bags are for.
Cannons. I do because I seen Rachel or Larry say that a quick way of getting tannins was to use how you call it, Rubios,
yeah.
Rubios tea.
Yeah,
she was,
that's all I got there.
She was brewing her tea bags and using the actual tea.
Right.
To get the tannins.
So why did you feel like you needed more tannins in that tank?
Because I told you my pH used to be like really rock
hard.
hard.
It was really hard, so you're trying to bring it down, and now all of a sudden it's not so hard and it's down too low. Yep.
Well, now I got no buffer at all in the tank. And,
right.
I even bought a Wonder Shell, thinking it might do at least something.
Right.
But it's just sitting there. It's not even melting.
I think you just have too many tannins in that tank is what's happening.
Yeah, but several people have told me, Terry and that it's almost like old tank syndrome, Although it's not an old tank, but
yeah, I don't believe in old tank syndrome. I don't think it's a true story. So
water.
Yeah, therefore it doesn't exist.
Tank
no, it doesn't.
mean? What does old tank mean anyway? What?
It's not young.
What? No shit. Not. What does it do? What? I don't know.
Things build up in old tanks over time. And things gradually just builds and builds and builds.
Instead of losing its.
But you gotta remember, I got plants and stuff in here, and the plants die. Some of the plants melt back, and
I'm with
I
Bateson on
change
that one.
water, but I don't change 100% of that water. I change a percentage. So still a good percentage is still remaining in that tank of that acidic whatever that breaking down stuff does, you know?
But you do water changes, right?
Yeah, but I just do like, 25% water change, not even 25%.
Well,
I
mean,
do like
even at 20%, you're still removing some of that. If you're doing it once a week, you're removing some of that. I mean, like Father Fish has a 12-year-old freaking tank, so old tank syndrome can kiss my ass. It's not true. The fact of the matter is that any tank that is taken care of properly will continue indefinitely as long as it's taken care of properly.
And the issue I think is you're trying to chase the water parameters, but the catappa leaves will lower even faster. But the crushed coral, it leaches, so it shouldn't release that quickly. If you want it to release really quickly, you just use a powder form.
Yeah. But then you raise it too fast and you end up chasing it. So like the next time you do a water change, you got to do it again and again.
I understand what you're saying, Mike. But if you're using crushed coral, it's slowly.
It's very slow.
Into the water.
We talked about this yesterday, Fishy Man. There's something in that tank that is creating acids. And your buffering capacity of the tank is, kind of taking care of it. That's why your general hardness is okay. But it's depleting your calcium. And you got to figure out what's in that tank that's causing that. Because you don't have that issue in your other tanks.
So, Terry, why doesn't he just add calcium if calcium is what's not there?
What all organics?
Sorry, Fishymon, I didn't see you back there. You can come back up.
Come on down.
Do you mind taking the comment down too? Because I didn't know. Thanks. Just so that it's easier for us to know who's up. Because I thought Fishymon was still up here.
Yeah, me too.
I can't tell who's here and who's not.
Sorry, Kev.
No, it's fine. It's just harder to know who's up and who isn't. So I'm like,
we're not up.
I thought Fishymon was gone, but I'm like, I can only.
Oh, he was.
I dropped off for a little bit.
That's exactly right, and we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, but not exactly right.
Whatever process is happening in that particular tank,
the one thing I didn't
using up
tell you
your
about
buffering capacity.
The one thing I didn't tell you about, Terry, was the tea that I put in here.
You put peat moss in there?
No, tea.
Why would you? Why?
He's throwing plastic bags in every week, Bateson said.
Yeah, he's
because Rachel O'Leary also said that the tea adds antioxidants and stuff to the tank.
Sure.
All of which is true.
That's true. If you understand what you're doing to the water, yes, that's true. But the main reason you like having that in there is because you want, at least in my mind, I like having catappa leaves in my tanks. It's tea. I don't like using just the tea. I like having the catappa leaves in there because then I get infusoria and stuff from it, and that helps with the tank. But if you're just adding acid packs, that will drop the pH and the GH and K. And so I'm not sure why you're doing that so quickly, but yet you want to bring it back up.
The answer is because his water used to be very hard. That from his water out of the tap used to be very hard, but they have changed the way they are delivering water, and now his water is not very hard. So what he was doing a week ago, he should not be doing now, because
then every tank in his fish room would be having the same issue.
He doesn't use the tea bags in the other tanks.
I don't use the tea bags in here, and this is running more stable.
So wait,
and
Fishy One, I thought you
has
said
just as much because this has a lot of plants and it's also got wood. I got a piece of driftwood at the top here.
And what's the calcium hardness in that tank?
The calcium hardness in this tank is running
What the?
So
Somebody dragging a chair around.
Fishimon, I thought you said that the tap water is still like 7.4 or something like that, but it's still decently high. And when you put it into the tank, it's going down. Or is it coming out of the tap? It's lowering.
No, as soon as I put it in the tank, and I'll measure the tank after, and it's still zero buffer and stuff like that.
But it coming out of the tap, it's not really low, right? The pH isn't low coming out of the tap. It's when you put
Coming
it
out
into
of the tap,
tank.
it's between 7.8 and between 6.8 and 7.2.
Hey, Chip on Day, Aquatics. What's going on?
And coming out of the tap, I'd have about 80 kH.
Yeah, but like I said, we talked about it yesterday. There's something going on in that tank that is killing your calcium. There's something in that tank producing acids. It's a breakdown of organic material.
It's the tea.
But I've gotten a lot of different plants lately from like Swampy and stuff, and a lot of them didn't do well, and they just completely melted back in my tank. Can that
the water's too acidic?
Any decaying organic material is going to create acids.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking what all organics are in your tank.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of cholla wood. I got 2 pieces of Malaysian.
And the wood will lower the pH.
Of course it will. Yeah.
Plus, I got tons of moss, and some of the moss is starting to get brown. Like, I don't know if it's dying or if it's just.
So again, Fishimon, you got too many decaying organics in the tank.
Well, just too much acid all the way around, and the tea isn't helping. So.
Yeah.
Well, I just took it out. I just took the tea out.
You're going to need to do a water change too in order to see that reflected.
I've been doing water changes every 2 days. I've been doing like half of a 5-gallon bucket every 2 days.
Yeah.
How low is your pH dropping?
Huh?
How low is your pH dropping?
Well, you see, I'm just using this test strip from Aquarium Co-op, and it's not even on the chart.
Right.
So it's lower than 6.4.
Well, I mean, looking at that tank, you don't have a substrate that produces any sort of pH, and everything else in the tank is producing tannin. So, I can't imagine that pH would not be destroyed in that tank because with the exception of the crushed coral you just added, but you just added it and it hasn't had time to leach in. So, yeah, I mean that right there is a pH destroying tank. It's like designed to do it almost. Adding that tea is definitely just dropping it even more. So, usually when people are trying to reduce pH, it's because they have something in the tank that is creating pH. Like my puffer tank, for instance, the whole bottom of it is crushed coral, which means that my pH over time is going to really, really, really rise. And so I do need to reduce it slightly with tannins. But that one looks like it's designed to do nothing but reduce pH straight up. So, and then nothing to actually produce pH. So, yeah,
well,
except that crushed coral. Except that crushed coral.
Put that in, and I'll put some more. I'll take the media out of here. I'll probably leave the sponge though.
Yeah.
Wait, what media?
It's got
some, regular media in there.
Yeah, just some ceramics.
What's wrong with ceramic media in there?
Nothing, but he doesn't have enough room for more crushed coral until he takes the ceramics out.
Yeah, I still got one over here.
Okay, so Fishimon, if the issue is you don't want it to rise too quickly, why don't you just drop a bag of it into the tank?
Just give it another couple days, Fishimon, and see what happens.
Yeah,
you just added that stuff yesterday.
I did.
Just give it some time.
Hey Terry, have you?
I just added it yesterday, actually.
What was that, Kevin?
Have you used crushed coral?
Yeah, I got crushed coral all over the place, and
okay, I couldn't remember if you had said you did or not.
The only issue with this tank is every time he adds some kind of calcium, it gets used up. So the tank doesn't have any buffering capacity.
Yeah.
His general hardness is still okay.
So let me ask you this: do plants also use up calcium?
Oh, absolutely. Calcium and magnesium.
Yeah, because I never used to have plants in this aquarium until, maybe last year I started putting mosses and stuff.
Yeah, but take a look at your other tanks that have tons of plants, and you still have your DKH is still reading.
Yep.
Like I said, this is an individual tank issue. Every glass box is different. There is something in that glass box that is creating acids, and it's wiping out your calcium hardness.
But again, Terry, we've established everything in that tank is lowering it, and he has nothing in there.
Well, I agree.
That's raising
it. That's my whole point. I think we told them this over and over to the point where,
exactly.
If it was my tank and I was that concerned about it, I would just rebuild the tank. I'd take everything out of it and just rebuild the tank. I would scrub the driftwood. I would just rebuild the tank.
Andre, you're mine.
But that's what I would do.
Yeah, but you see, on the other hand, why I'm reluctant to do that is because they did breed in there.
Well, I agree 100%. And there's nothing wrong with having super soft water with no calcium hardness. Your only issue and the only thing you're afraid of is you stand a chance of having extreme pH swings.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that buffering capacity.
Big J.
Yeah, I would lay bets that if you get that tea bag out of there and monitor it for 3 or 4 days, it's going to even out.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I would also add
I had a comment
pound
to
of
make
crushed coral for 10 gallons.
What's up, Big J?
Hang on, y'all let Big J talk. Big J talk.
What's up, guys? Hey, Fishimon.
Yeah.
Fishimon, you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so I it might not work, but I have the same situation that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
And what I did is I have a tank where I have carbensis, which they like really soft water, but I was having a problem with it getting too soft.
Right.
Not carbensis, I'm sorry. Apistos. I have a whole bunch of driftwood in this tank, and it started getting too soft. So you know what I did? I went and found a large piece of dead live rock and put it in the tank, and now I've never had a
good
problem.
idea. That's a good idea. That's basically
crushed coral.
Crushed coral. Hey, Triple J.
Same thing.
Yeah, but I went large. Watch, I'm going to show you guys.
Not to mention it's pretty.
Because all those little pieces, yeah, they'll buffer over time, blah, 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 yakety smackety. But if you see that big rock in the back?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a giant piece of live rock.
Yep.
And
It's probably about a 10-pound piece of rock.
So you said that's like a huge piece of coral.
That's what it is. It's a huge piece of coral.
That is
Not if it's lava rock. If it's lava rock, it's lava rock.
No, he said live rock, not
No,
lava
it's
rock.
not lava rock. It is the same kind of rock that is out of this tank.
He said it's
See
live
that?
rock, but then he said it's dead live rock. So I'm
Right. Yeah,
confused.
it's coral.
live
It's coral
rock.
that doesn't
So
have anything growing on it.
Yes.
What size
And
is that
therefore,
tank?
it'll naturally buffet.
What size is that tank, Big
What's
J?
that?
What size is that tank,
This
Big
is a
J?
15 gallon long.
15 gallon long. Yeah, mine's a 20 gallon long. Same thing.
And how much? And how much crushed coral did you add to the tank?
He didn't have
That's a
crushed coral. He
10-pound
added
piece
a
of rock.
coral rock. Yeah,
No. How much did you add, Fishimon? How much crushed coral did you add?
a couple of ounces.
Like a handful.
And you need to add like a pound of crushed coral to your tank.
Just give it time, man. Let the crushed coral you
Yes,
added.
and it
Give
doesn't.
it time and let it do its thing.
It
Yeah,
won't happen overnight. It'll take about a week for it to fix itself.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna, you know.
If you want it to go quick, you need to go get you some Malawi buffer, some Seakim Malawi
Yeah.
buffer.
That I'm afraid to do stuff like that, so I'm gonna take Terry's advice and just take it nice and slow, because
Yeah.
I don't want to swing the pH one
Nope,
way
you
or
do
the
not.
other.
That's fine. That's
definitely
fine,
don't want to swing it.
Fishimon. But then you're gonna have. But then you're gonna have to know that it's not gonna happen overnight. And
Oh my God! Did he not just
that's
say
what
that?
He did just say that.
seems
Nice
like
looking
you're worried
catfish.
about.
Has anybody
What
else
kind of catfish
noticed
is
that?
that, Big J?
Anybody else noticed that John
What's that?
Oliver
I
is over
agree,
there
Justin.
not only working but like working like he knows what he's doing?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he does.
I know, it's crazy. It's like he's actually got a plan and shit.
Do y'all like watching spray paint?
I like watching spray paint
Paint
when it's
dry,
been,
we like
when it's
watching
done
paint dry.
properly.
I like watching spray paint when somebody else is doing it.
There is that.
There you go.
What kind of catfish is that, Big J?
An albino
That-
Asian redtail.
Wow. You get that from your pet shop?
Yes.
No, we don't. Predatory Fins is selling them right now for like $250.
That's a pretty good sized puffer too.
We do definitely want another puffer. That
He's
guy.
getting pretty big. Not quite as big as these big old beasts.
Is that striped fish a tilapia, Big J?
Yeah, the Buttercopia. Yep, it's the zebra tilapia.
Okay. So that is not like a tilapia that would commonly be raised for food.
No.
Negative.
People, yeah, people don't eat butterfruit rice.
Right.
Oh, you guys want to see some cool things? I got some baby. Where they at? There's, you know those, what are they called? The little polar parrots?
Well, yeah, we haven't seen your stuff in a long time, Big J.
You see those
I think,
little guys right there? Little
Jay
baby polar
Oliver
parrots.
had some of those.
Yeah. Yeah. I
A
breed the
really,
crap
really
out of
big
them.
fishbowl, Andre.
Yeah, if you want to call a fish bowl a swimming pool, then yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't been doing much.
Well, we missed you, man.
Yeah,
some-
well,
Nice
Sometimes we
setup.
gotta step back and take a breather.
Yeah,
yes, exactly.
I get it.
Very
A
cool.
dorsal fin on that thing.
Right, that's why I snatched him up. Is just because of that dorsal fin.
That's incredible, man.
It
I don't
is.
think I've ever seen that before.
Big J, are you
Same here. I've never.
Are you summer
What was
tubbing?
that?
Are you gonna be summer tubbing? Summer tubbing? Yeah. Oh, okay. You probably never had to bring yours in, huh?
Yeah, I never stopped.
Dang. Sweet.
Where are you again? Where are you again, DJ?
I'm in California.
Hey,
I'm in
Casual
Bakersfield.
Aquatic.
I need to move to a warmer climate, man.
I know, right?
It was 98 degrees here yesterday, and now today I had to turn my furnace on.
You can tell it's been really hot because all my water's green.
Green water
Can't
is
see
not a
nothing.
bad thing, dude. Green water's actually one
I
of the
love green
best
water.
things ever.
I don't never have to feed none of these. Oh, she went away. My turtle. He's like, I want to come play. He digs, and as you see, I started a garden. I got all my vegetables and tomatoes and all that stuff, and he's a digger, so I had to build a fence and put him out there. Hey, I finally got guppy grass to grow.
Nice.
Finally.
Really? You've had trouble with guppy grass?
Yep. I could grow everything else but guppy grass. I was never able to grow that one. I can't yet.
It's amazing
This
how
stuff grows
some
like
of
crazy,
some
doesn't
of us can have like nuisance plants and other people can't grow them. It's just one of them things in this hobby
Some
that
people
happens.
can't grow duckweed.
Exactly. Some people
I
can't
can't grow duckweed to
duckweed.
save my
Some people
life.
can't grow guppy grass, but other people are like, I can't get rid of this stuff.
Hey, you guys, I'm going to step away from the
I
computer
can't
for a minute. I'll be right back.
But
I don't
on
know
the
if I
other
could grow
hand,
duckweed.
some people can grow crips and some people can't. I
Right.
certainly can't. I don't have.
I could grow duckweed pretty well.
Yeah, obviously.
It's an almost here. There's some there. Over there. Over there. Oh yeah.
Don't you have
It's
goldfish
everywhere.
to eat duckweed, Big J?
That's going to take a lot of goldfish
what's
to
that?
eat that much good duckweed.
Yeah, I do. I take it out to the pond every time, but I got so much of it, I can't get rid of it.
I seen Corey put one
This stuff
goldfish
it's thick. It's
in a
thick.
tank, and he took care of all the duckweed in the tank.
One what took care of all the duckweed?
Yeah, that's
One
going to take one
goldfish.
hell of a
Oh.
goldfish. A long time to get rid of that much duckweed.
I can't keep duckweed to save my life. My fish eat it. Every fish I have just mouths that stuff, and I haven't found one of the tanks I can throw it in that they'll leave it. The other thing too is I usually have too much surface movement too, so it tends to sink it. And
Yeah, I
these
think
are
process.
all natural plants. These are all natural with no filters.
I see that.
yeah, duckweed don't like surface agitation.
Yeah.
I find it hard to grow it in my tank. I don't think any plant likes a lot of agitation.
How long have you had those tanks running with no filtration?
Probably about 6 months now.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. This one, that one, and this one has been running for 2 years.
No filtration.
No filtration.
Nice.
And you can see
Hi, Adele.
They're doing well. Got some blue tuxedo, some like a metallic blue tuxedo guppy. And in here I have those. They're the Dumbo. Oh man, what the Mosaic Dumbo Platinum Reds. Dumbo eared.
Nice. The girls say hi, Adele.
Nice little guy right there.
I'm always impressed when I see no filtration. You don't even have sponge filters in there. I mean nothing, and yet
Nothing.
they are going along just fine. 6 months, 2 years. Yep.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep. No filters here.
All
natural.
I love seeing those things because you always have these people who are like, you got to have freaking an FX6 pumping 3,000 gallons of water through your 10-gallon or you're not going to have a good tank. And, then you come along and go, look, watch.
Everybody everybody would prefer to over filter than under filter. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you don't need quite as much as many people do.
How often do you have to scrub the algae off that glass?
I don't.
Not at all. See?
See all the snails. See all the snails, right?
Yep.
Yep. Nope. I do not. These tanks are, other than topping off, they are maintenance-free tanks.
Perfect. No, we have mystery snails, which are carnivorous.
That one has a sponge filter because I have babies in there, baby cichlid. So I did throw a sponge in there just so they had something to feed on. Because there's baby albino carbensis in there.
Nice. I raise guppies in unfiltered ponds in the summertime here.
Some least killies.
Yeah, very nice.
All right, guys. I got to jump off here. I got to get ready for work.
Thanks for coming up, Big J.
Thanks for showing up, Big J. It's good to see you.
Yep, no problem. It was, it's good coming up every now and then, and I've just been doing a lot of lurking.
Yeah, well, come back when you can.
Yep, but you guys have a good one.
You too.
You too, man. Good to see you, man.
Yep.
Later.
Take it easy, Big J.
Bye, Big J.
Hey, Honeyface, what are the chances there's another cup of coffee in the future?
Mike, Petroman wants to know what size filter do you run on your 100-gallon and the larger tanks?
Okay, so the 150-gallon tank is running 2 canister filters. I don't know the size exactly, but they're those older clear Eheim filters, and then the pools outside are running a pool pump that runs through a sand filter that runs through a 275-gallon canister filter. But then pretty much everything else is either on a sponge filter and I say sponge filter, but not really. They're more like box filters. And then I've got them on sumps too, like the puffer tank is on 75-gallon sump.
Hey,
so I don't know. I got weird stuff going on all the way through the house. I got all sorts of different stuff going.
Hey,
the sumps are my favorite.
Greg said, but Facebook says I need an FX6 on my 10-gallon.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Thank you for the plants in the fish, Jess.
You're welcome.
The bettas
Everything
came
work
in
out?
great. Yep, they came in great. Thank you.
Good deal. Betas are doing
What
good.
type of bettas are they?
They're neon.
What type of
and
bettas
koi.
are they?
Neon and koi.
Yeah, what?
Splendid.
Splendid. Okay.
They originally came from Greg the Guppy guy, 3G. He bred them and then gave me some. Well, gave me a bunch, and then I raised them, and then sold them.
Yeah, casual aquatics. Yes, Adele. I've done it without fish in it only because I had put in substrate and or sand, and dirt and wanted to get that out of it before I put any fishy stuff into it. I just wanted to get all that stuff out, and so yes, I have done that, but nothing was in it.
Can you imagine if six something? Ooh. Funny. You guys have been going for 3 hours.
Nice.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Doesn't it? And we got up to 46 people in the stream today.
What is it at right now?
43.
That's pretty good.
That is great. That is great.
I like to come up and cause drama.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
No,
appreciate everybody being here.
Yeah.
I honestly believe that, everybody's opinion is worth something. And
take it all and put it together and do what you want.
And exactly, yeah. I mean, you don't have to follow everybody's opinion to the letter, but
absolutely.
But you listen to people's opinion. You don't just ignore it,
Right.
Petroman is getting divorced tomorrow, but
Yeah.
at least he has his tank.
That's right.
I know,
Hey,
right?
Terry, did he step away? Oh, he's got his on mute. Okay, my fish tanks, aquatics, I'll just kind of leave it there until he gets back for a minute.
Yeah, my fish tanks, you keep asking right when he's muted and stepped
Yes,
away.
if you make me big, you'll see some of the babies.
Make it bigger. I can see my babies. Oh.
Yeah. You see them?
Oh my God! Look at them. Yes. Oh wow. They're
I
growing
just fed
so
the tank
fast.
with some fry food.
Yeah.
You see, that's why I don't like to run a substrate too, because I feed a lot of this fry food. The tetras eat it, and if I had like a substrate, it would be harder it would go down into the substrate and just stay there.
Yeah. Golly, they're growing so fast.
It's got one in the wood there that you probably can't see. He's bigger than all the rest.
I can see him. Or her.
He's
or it.
wiggling around there.
Heck yeah. Sweet.
All right, I'm gonna go. Thanks, Jess, for having me up.
All right, Ken.
Bye, you guys.
See you, buddy.
Thanks for coming up.
Thanks, Jess. Bye.
Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. Hello, hello.
Hi, Brian. Hello, Brian. Bye, you guys. Thanks.
Bye. Yep.
Dead air. Somebody say something.
I'm just watching my fish.
This is like I'm up on stream, but I'm just watching my fish. It's
That's
all
right.
fine. Y'all do something.
So what's everybody in chat doing today?
Oh, I don't
I gotta
know.
get ready for work soon.
Bruiser says they look big enough to ship, Fishymon.
Yes. Let me know when they're ready.
I know, right?
They're still tiny.
Can I get first dibs?
I get first dibs.
I will pay $5 more.
Although, Jay, you could almost hold ransom on that.
No. I'd personally prefer to buy more that are closer to breeding age.
Yeah. So saw someone on Reddit that had their coolies breed in shops. I'd love for mine to breed, not a lot of documentation on breeding in captivity. Coolie loaches?
Coolie loaches.
Are coolie lotions supposedly
Jesse
hard to
says he
breed?
calls dibs too. JP's Fish Room. Well, hello. And you just got here. 3G. We was just talking about you, 3G.
We were.
And then it's like Beetlejuice. That's good.
Fishimon knocked himself off again.
Yep, he did.
How much is that Fluval Flex running you, J Rock?
Working and need to clean a small tank. Looking to pick up a 15 Fluval Flex from Marketplace. I love them. They are so freaking cool to me, but not feasible or not. What's the word? Like they don't fit in the program.
Right.
But they are awesome.
Doesn't work for your shelving layout.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. If I have my way about it, as soon as I get to a point, I will not have any more canister filters. I'm going to sumps completely. And hopefully, with any luck, I'm going to one sump that everything runs off of.
That would be cool.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy a canister filter. I'll either have sumps or I'll just change it in water.
I hate cleaning canister filters. It makes me crazy. I get my floor wet. I have to get them primed again. They just make me nuts. And a sump is so easy. You just pull the media up, give it a little siphon out, put the media back, and everything's fine.
So I've got a game plan for the fish room as far as it's all going to be on overflows and it's going to drain out the building. It's not going to be on a sump system or anything.
Yeah.
But when it drains out the building, it's going to go into a couple of outdoor ponds.
Okay.
And then overflow from them into a worm bed.
Nice.
I'm going to start raising like worms.
Very nice.
Big trough. And above that, I'm actually going to put a rabbit hutch and start raising rabbits again.
Nice.
So it'll all like, the worms will break down the rabbit castings and any food that falls through.
Oh, look at you.
So
But where does the water come in from?
Tap.
It's well water. It'll all be coming through. I'm hooking it into a washer, like where a washer would hook up.
Yeah.
Hot water or hot cold hook up. I'll be plumbing it all from there.
Fishimon wants to know if it's true that canister filters are nitrate factories.
I guess they can be, but not any more than any other filter. No.
Andre said that he likes the Goliad Farms layout where the whole sump is in the ground that lives with plants.
Right.
Petroman said Mike is right, that sumps are the way to go once you have dialed them in.
They are, man. You don't have to muck with them at all, and you can grow plants out of them. They're just amazing, but you just got to. The problem is you've got to figure out your overflows on your tank, right? So you're either going to drill your tank or you're going to build overflows. But once you've done that and spent the millions of dollars it's going to cost to build those overflows, then you're good to go and never have to muck with it again.
Cool. I just bought a system that holds 1233 long, and it's all ran on 2 big sumps.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, like the pools outside run on this 275 gallon sump canister filter kind of thing. So the water gets pumped into the 275 gallon. It's one of those what do you call them? IPA totes, those big white totes.
The IBC totes.
IBC totes, and it's full of pot scrubbies, like hundreds of freaking pot scrubbies. Yeah. And then that overflows into a trash can that's full of lava rock and some chemical filtration, and then that flows back into the pools. So,
hey, Lab.
That's what I want for all the tanks inside. I want to set up an identical system, run the water out through PVC into there, and then dump it back in slowly from the overflow. Because I don't have anywhere to put ponds. So, and I don't want to go into the big pools either because I don't want to mix that. The ponds outside get a lot of algae all the time. It's just constant. I don't want to bring it into the house. So
I've been doing a little research on aquaponics.
Yeah.
And how people are doing similar things to you, but they're running it through like a vegetable or some kind of human consumption food.
Yeah, I have plants growing all on top of that 275 IBC. So
right.
I cut holes in the top of it, and I've got all sorts of golden pothos and caladium and just all sorts of junk growing up there, and it does help. It definitely reduces the nitrates a lot, so that I only have to do water changes like once every month instead of once every 2 weeks. But still not enough. Still not enough. I'd like to find a way to just max that out with just a whole garden. If I could run it through a whole garden and then pull it back out again, that would be ideal. But don't really have the space for that yet.
Yeah, I'm always interested to try to learn how I can use waste from one thing to benefit something else.
Yep, absolutely. If you can create an environment where all the waste is being used to feed another thing and create a perfect circle, man, you don't have to do any work and you get everything out of it. It's perfect.
I would like to try, if I got enough water, to do some kind of aquaponic for food to take to the farmer's market or something like that.
Well, with all those tanks I see you putting up, I think you got enough water there, brother.
It's going to be a long process, but I think I'm going to have quite a few going.
I think you're moving along pretty fast.
Yeah, I wish it was going faster.
Oh, don't we all?
Don't we all, right? No, I tell you what, if you do decide to run aquaponics off of those tanks, then the trick is just to overstock the hell out of them, so you end up with tons of nitrates coming out for the plants to use up. That's where the balance comes in. The more nitrates produced by the living creatures that goes into the plant bed, the more your plants are going to grow. It's all about that, So you just overstock the hell out of those tanks, and you get plenty of nitrates for the fish.
Tank. Your local fish store will drill it cheap for you.
What? My local fish store won't drill shit for you.
Yeah,
They're like, have a nice day,
I don't
buddy.
think mine know how, because they're two young kiddos that are taking it over, and I don't think they know how to do that. But I'm not beyond doing it. I just
uploaded a video on how I do it.
Well, I haven't, because I have tanks not in they're not in a, I got 4 tanks here, 1 here, 2 over there, 1 here, 5 here. They're just all surrounding, and then in the middle, it's not like it would be really easy to make a system like that for me. It would be easier for me to do the one that goes over the top without having to drill it.
Yep, siphon overflow.
Yeah, because I would have different places I would move around to different places, once a week or 1 day a week, and it would all have their own little one, if that makes sense.
Right.
The one that me and Mike had talked about, what is it called, Mike? The
siphon overflow.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
I'm sorry, my fish tanks aquatics. I was upstairs. I just came back down. My water source is Lake Michigan, and it comes out pretty much right around 8. It'll fluctuate from 7.8 to 8.2, but for the most, just a general average, it's 8.0. It's perfect African cichlid water.
That's awesome, Petra, man.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's you've got the greatest fish store of all time.
Right.
So
they messed it up.
I put that up there, Terry, so I wouldn't forget, and he wouldn't have to keep putting it in chat. And now I can't find it to take it down. There it is.
Well, you just click on a different comment. And...
true, that is. I should have thought about that. That is it. That's it. Okay, since Terry's back, not because of Terry, but since he's back, I am going to I'm gonna
leave us,
guys. Yeah, I've got to go landscape. I've got to work. I didn't do it yesterday. I ended up staying here too long, and it just wasn't worth it with the rain coming in.
I'm right there with you.
Got to go do it today.
Oh, don't hurt your back.
So much to do.
So
Yeah.
basically, I come back and run everybody off. I
No,
see how you are,
that's
Jess.
not it.
All right, I'll remember it.
That is not it. You were busy, and I didn't want to just kick you out.
I was teasing you.
So I was trying to be
Okay.
considerate.
All right, there you go, and get sweaty and with that veil of
don't
straw.
say that. Oh my god.
Well, Jess,
I gotta go
I appreciate
ahead.
you having us.
Anytime, you guys. I'll be back
Yeah.
on Monday and
Same bad channel.
the same channel.
Everybody in chat, thanks for hanging in there.
That's
thanks,
right.
guys.
That's right. We had some wonderful people pop in chat today that we haven't seen in a long time. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad they were able to come in and visit with us.
Hello.
Yeah, that's right. So, all right, you guys, I love y'all, and I will see you back on Monday. But I will, of course, be lurking and be in chats. So,
Oh, yeah,
you just
will.
pop up randomly everywhere.
I do because I'm
I've
lurking
noticed
all
that.
the time. I'm lurking all the time, but I can't always say anything because I've got my earbuds in and my hands got gloves on them, and so I can't sit there and chat. But I'm listening.
Okay, go out there and work and listen.
Yeah.
Bye, kids.
All right, you guys.
Bye, everybody. See you
I'll
later.
see y'all Monday. Thanks for
Later.
coming.
Later, guys.
The way we go. Bye, 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 bye.